We are live now, I think. Yes, yes, we are. Why does my throat feel funny? Why does this have to happen right at the beginning of a stream? But anyways, hey guys, Curious Swimmer here, and welcome back to another Super Golf video. Wait, this isn't... Fire me right now, this is not Super Golf. But this is a regular video, not Super Golf. In fact, it's not just not Super Golf, it's a game that I made. I'm looking at this right here, moon.exe. This is a game that I made, so this is called To the Moon. It's a game where your girlfriend passes out and hits her head, and you have to go and fly to the moon to cure her. So I think without further ado, we should just get this started. For the two people that are here, you better be able to actually hear me. Yes, you can. And chances are this video is probably going to end up getting at least one copyright claim just because of my music that's in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I am... Wait a minute. No, this is the wrong version. Crap. I actually ran the wrong version of the game. I want to run the latest version of the game. There. This is what I want. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, we actually got 5 people here. It's honestly, I was expecting viewer counts to maybe drop to the negatives, but... Give me a minute. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, I think I might know what happened. Okay, I just gotta go to app data real quick and mess with some files. Take all of this and take this and that and delete it, and that should hopefully fix it. And you also got awesome here. I see that. Hopefully this will work. If I have to actually crack open the Unity project on stream, I will cry. There we go. Okay, so don't load data from 1.0 and 1.1. Don't do that. Bad things will happen. That is a bug I'll probably need to fix in 1.1.1, but we are here. I think without further ado, let's hit play. I don't know what I'm waiting for. ... Alt F4. You didn't see that. I don't know why that loaded as the name. Okay. I don't even know how that even loaded. Why was the name that? That was really strange. Okay. Did I accidentally set that as the default name? Oh my god, the amount of oversight I've made on this already is insane. Okay, and also while I'm here, I should probably pull this stream up on my phone. So, in case you're wondering why my name was that, that's because me and Awesome were messing around with the new name system, and we named it that. So, we at least do one round of Super Golf. No, we're not playing Super Golf this stream. Alright, but anyways, it's about the one you call Willow. As you know, she fell really hard and hit her head on that Sunday afternoon on October 13th. I've been feeling some sort of anxiety ever since it happened. I just want you to know that none of this is your fault. I know it isn't, but I still feel anxious about her. It's like I'm worried if she's okay. I will assure you that Willow is alright. She's actually doing quite well. I see you, Awesome Wolf. What was the name? I missed it. I'm not reading the name on stream. You are not the only one here. But I do have some bad news for her. For you. What's that? Well, I hate to break the news to you, but she has amnesia. She saw this Friday, but it's actually Tuesday. She also thought she was in Tucson, even though the incident happened in Phoenix, which, in case you don't know, those are two cities in Arizona. For those of you who are not keen on geography. Where is Willow? I drove all the way up to Phoenix to come see her. She's just finishing up with an MRI scan, so she should be in here any minute. And boom! My art skills right in front of your very eyes. There she is. Willow? Do you remember me? I'm Terrell. Terrell, what are you doing here? You remember me, right? Of course I remember you. That's the first person you invited to the Social Skills Club. It's called the Connections Club now, which, yes, that is an actual club that I founded at my school, in case you guys don't know. That's where that name came from. Oh, really? When did you change it? This year. This year? The club's only existed for 2 months. That's wrong. The club's on its 3rd year now. Oh, yeah, right. I'm having trouble remembering anything about it, though. Do you remember that we're dating? Dating? The Phoenix Zoo trip. Do you remember that? No. What about the time we laid on a twin-size mattress and looked at the night sky? What about prom? Do you remember those? Prom? Terrell, we're sophomores. No. No, we're not. We're seniors. This can't be happening. No, 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 no. I suggest you calm down. It's awesome, literally. Yes, it is awesome, Charles 1337. I'm glad you acknowledge that. My worst nightmare just happened. You expect me to calm down? Willow. I hope you appreciate my AAA acting. You don't have amnesia, all right? You remember me. You remember my love. You remember us. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Well, the MRI has bad news, but also good news. What? Bad news is that Willow lost all of her memories from the last 2 years. How long have you two been together? She seems to still remember you, but not romantically. Well, we've been dating for 6 months, but we were friends for over 2 years before that. And which does reflect how me and Awesome met each other. We were friends for probably about 2 years before we started dating and made that first video together. Now, what's the good news? What we found is that her recent memories of you are still there. It's just she needs to have a trigger for it. What's something you both did that you both really enjoyed? Well, we often went stargazing. I see. Well, you have to go on the best stargazing trip there is. Drum roll, please. Puts that sound into the Roblox catalog cutely. Charles, you sicko. You have to fly her to the moon. What? If you fly her to the moon, she'll remember all those moments she had with you again. How am I meant to do that? Ring up NASA? I've got a rocket, but it's crappy. You will need to upgrade it with funding that you'll get by performing test flights. The government loves paying grants to anyone willing to shoot for the moon. It's a 300-kilometer journey. Isn't the moon 300,000 kilometers away? Go ask the devs about that one. I'm gonna go ask myself about that real quick. So the reason I didn't actually make it 300,000 kilometers is because if it was that high and you had to go that far to take, the game would take about 10 years to beat. It would just be a drag. So that's why I made it 300 instead of 300,000. This isn't just a request, Harold. This is the only way to cure Willow's amnesia. She'll need to be in the rocket with you the entire time so she can remember the connection you two had. Now be quick. Most don't get this opportunity. You can either use it or lose it. And now we get to play the actual game. So you got upgrades here. You can click the buttons. I'm too broke to do any of this, as you can clearly see. So let's go ahead and hit launch. So you fly up, but that's not it. That's not it. Just wait for a minute. I mean, yeah, you can collect money. You need that in order to actually go places. But you also have these birds and other things. You crash into them, this happens. Wait, I mean, I know on my computer's language set to German. Does it replace all the periods with... Oh, I know why it's doing that. Because if my computer's language is set to German, because this number is coming straight out of... Yeah, that happens too. But since it's coming straight out of Unity, it formats it differently because of the way my computer's language is set. But I'm really in a pickle. This happens if you crash into an obstacle and then run out of fuel because of the way the fuel works. Okay, let me actually try this time. And eventually, as you get higher, you start seeing more obstacles. And every 50,000 meters you fly up, you run into new things and you see more of the story. And what this stream is going to be is I'm going to sit here for as long as it takes to beat the whole game. Now, this is something that no one has ever done before. It is something that I have never done before. I have never played this game in its entirety. Okay, that's just rude. There's a gas canister right there, and I can't get it. Oh, but I can upgrade my engine level. Which one's the best? I think I made it so fuel level's the best. In fact, it may be very possible this game isn't even possible to beat. I think I did the math so that if you upgrade your rocket completely, it is possible to beat the game. But what a letdown it would be if I played through this whole game and it turns out it's not even possible to beat it. Because I'm pretty sure I did do one time where I actually did have my rocket maxed, like level 20 engine, level 60 fuel, and I did actually fly straight up to 300,000 meters. Like, I would have made sure you can actually do that before releasing the game. But, oh, look how much further we already gone. We're seeing more birds and more clouds. But, yeah, the artwork in this game, which this is pretty much just going to be a big lore drop and methodology drop stream because I need to keep you all engaged for 2 hours. But the artwork, all the artwork in this game I did myself. I have this here iPad right here. I drew it on this iPad right here using a special pen. And I also verted a lot of the GUI. I made in paint.net because trying to do it in Procreate would have been way too hard to do. And I think these birds right here, those are like the first animal creature I tried to draw in Procreate, so that's why they look as goofy as they do. And this background you see in the back right here, the mountains, this is not actually the first version of this. So the first background I drew is like, when I first made this game, I was going to make it like purely for mobile. But I didn't have enough experience with Unity to figure out how to do that yet, so I ended up making it for computer instead. So the original background is really narrow because it was meant to be played in like vertical mode. Like you'd have your phone like this while you're playing it. But I ended up, even if I were to ever release this on mobile, it would probably end up being horizontal. Please get a gas canister. Oh, that was so clutch. Happened again, it's right there and you ran out of fuel. How far behind is the stream? And also, if you go off to the side, that happens. You get brud. I can actually upgrade my fuel twice. That is amazing. Curious, you should do a part-time to Golfdale. I remember Golfdale. I'd be happy to do a part 2 to that. That was fun. I still have the save. And City Skylines 2 has gotten a lot of updates since I last played it as well. No, bruh. Yeah. I mean, when I made this stream, I knew it was going to be one of those streams. This is going to be one of those streams that doesn't get like tons and tons of viewers because, you know, Super Golf isn't in the title like anywhere. It isn't anywhere to be seen at all. And I just got a QuickBooks advertisement. Just in case this game you happen to be playing right now pops off and makes a lot of money, then you can go ahead and get our QuickBooks app. And also, if you want to play this game yourself, I'll put the itch.io link in the description. But when I tried to upload this update right here, itch.io was down, so it wouldn't let me, which was really annoying. So you can't get this version yet. But I will update it. I will upload it probably after the stream ends. But how long will it take me to beat this game? Who knows? That's an excellent question. And the 6 people that are here, I think have been here for quite a while. You're gonna be with me the whole journey, except probably not, because modern attention spans. I gotta keep spouting stuff out of my mouth to keep you people engaged. And that's really why I did this stream, because I think when I was doing this with Rosalind B, which in case you don't know who Rosalind B is, I made a lot of Minecraft videos with her back in the day. I was showing her this game and I kept having like these moments of commentary with her. I'm like, this would be really good as a stream. What made that different though is that I didn't actually play through the game in its entirety with her. I only I was like jumping around to different cutscenes and whatnot. And Awesome Wolf, can we do another video again sometimes? You're literally going to see me 4 or 5 hours from now in person. I don't know why you feel the need to ask that through the stream, like you're never gonna see me again. Because yes, winter formals tonight. Ooh! I'm Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. I mean, I think I might have made the fuel upgrade a little overpowered because, like, compared to the engine upgrade, it is extremely cracked. And also, for the record, the engine upgrade, it doesn't actually affect your fuel consumption at all. The fuel consumption just runs on a timer. So it's like you have X amount of seconds as soon as you start flying. In the engine upgrade, it just makes you go faster so you can go a greater distance before that timer runs out. Inflation is going places. Also, you're going to show chapter 100 on stream. Okay, chapter 100 is a secret. To do chapter 100 on stream, I would have to change the date of my computer, and I don't want that to screw up the stream. So I might save that for last. Just because I don't know what will happen to the stream if I change the date to October 13th, because like YouTube uses the date to like authenticate that it's like a secure connection and all that. And if I change it while I'm streaming, it could screw that up. Inflation is going places. Yeah. This is the opposite of inflation. You get a rocket upgrade for $10. If only that was the case in real life. You can fly to the moon for a low price of like $300. I'm remembering that car driving Indonesia video I did where like all the cars were in, the prices for all the cars were in Indonesian rupiahs, and I didn't know how much it cost. So wait, what happens if I crash into a plane? Oh, nothing happens. But like the car, even though it was a lot in Indonesian rupiahs, it only translated to like $200 to get like a luxury coupe. It was really strange. Okay, I just got a lot of fuel upgrades. This should take me places. There's 100 chapters. No, there's not 100 chapters, Charles. There are 7 chapters total. The reason chapter 100 is called chapter 100 is because of the way the chapter indexing works in the game. So the first cutscene you just saw has so there's something in the save file that tells you like what cutscene you're on. So the first cutscene is 0 because the computers count from 0, not 1. And then the second cutscene we'll see will be 1, and then 2, and then 3, and etc., all the way up to 6. So, because there are 7 chapters total. And I'm going to need some water because I'm just going to be running my mouth off for probably 2 hours nonstop. So, my throat's already dry, and it's been 15 minutes. Cool. And we haven't even made it to the second cutscene yet. So, the secret chapter 100 is in the is indexed as 99, and if you go up 1 from that, it'd be chapter 100. So in theory, if there were 100 chapters in the game, then it would that would be the index of it. Okay, I'm sorry. I just need to take a little bit of a talking break for a minute. So I'm gonna talk a little less than I have been. But of course, I'm not going to stop talking completely because then the viewer count of the stream will tank to historic lows. I mean, I know watching a rocket go up and collecting money is probably going to get boring eventually. But you guys, these 7 people that have been here like pretty much the whole time have like ironclad attention spans, I swear to God. Well, you also get entertained by the occasional DoorDash ad, like what just popped up on my screen. Curious, you're being so real right now. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh, money. And also, if you have questions about the music that's playing. It is music I wrote myself, although some of the music, once you get past 100 kilometers, it is music I've actually published, which is why I'm worried about this video getting claimed. Yeah, you're being so real right now. Oh, Charles, you're. Oh, I thought you said curious. I'm like, yeah, is this like the stronghold of people who have escaped the wrath of TikTok? Is that what's going on here? I guess so. I mean, that's why there aren't 30 people here, because the other 22 people that would normally be here, they have not escaped the wrath of TikTok and YouTube Shorts yet. Maybe they'll get there eventually. I didn't take my medicine today. I'm still here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Awesome is popping off in the chat right now, she is not here with me right now. And probably because I really need to look at that fuel gauge more. But the reason she's not here is because, as I mentioned earlier, winter formal's in like 6 hours. What have we got here? $, moon, money bag, money emoji, flying money, euro, $. I thought the balloon looked like a big coin. Yeah, you probably saw airplanes coming up and then the balloon as well. I should probably start upgrading the engine as well, just so we can start getting up a little more quickly. But the engine is just not as good of an upgrade. But if I upgrade it, then we can punch up more quickly. How high did we just get? I wasn't paying attention. 22,000 meters. Okay. We should probably get up to maybe 30, maybe even 40,000 on this round. Not again. Yeah, that's the thing. So this game is actually inspired by a Flash game I used to play where the premise was the same. It's just minus the story. Now, upon scheduling the original stream, I'm a bit worried that that original Flash game, which was released in 2011 and is also called To the Moon, which, if that is the case, that would be really awkward for me. Oh wait, my God. Oh wait, no. Should I make it up to 30,000? I think I should. Love you, Curious. Yep, quite literally. In a romantic sense, not just in a sense that you enjoy my content. Can't believe I said that on stream. Alright, what the hell? Why am I not gonna make it up as high as I did? I made it to like 22,000 last time. Are the gas canisters really as cracked as they make themselves to be? Because I feel like I've been upgrading my fuel quite a bit. If this game actually does not end up being possible to beat, then what I'm gonna have to do is literally midstream, I'm gonna have to go and mess with the code to make it so that it actually works right. Figure out what's going on. Anyone who remembers run 3 is a real one? You've been counting these runs. I don't even know which one run 3 was. I don't know what run I'm on right now. Okay, yeah, I can. I have to watch this stream back and actually figure out which one is run 3. Yeah, I'm probably looking at maybe 4 hours to beat this game, at least. But I do want to try and beat it this stream, just as a funsy little fun thing that I do, because why not? But I swear, I'm going to go to Winter Formal tonight on my date with Awesome, and my voice is just not going to work at all, because I've been running my mouth off non-stop for 4 hours. Oh, I think we already broke last record. We're up at 22,000. I think this is as high as I made it last time. I need more of these gas canisters. And then I'm probably going to put some of my money in upgrading the engine, because that will help. what I probably want to put in this game is some sort of like indicator. Wait, is my... Oh, I just realized my face cam's blocking the altimeter. I'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, my face cam's blocking the altimeter. And oh, I can see how far behind the stream is now. What I'm looking at, I'm at 24,000 meters. I'm currently at like 26,700. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll move my face cam. I don't know where I'll put it though, because it will either block the money or block something else. So I might have to put it in the bottom right. Yeah, that's right. Like the good old days of Curious Swimmer. Remember when my face cam was in the bottom right corner of the screen? Yeah, that's right. Those days are going to be coming back. Yeah, well, there's another game called To the Moon. Your game is probably nothing like it, and you can't copyright a name. Well, I mean, the thing is that the name is the same, and you can trademark a name on a game because it's a product that you release. So that's not 100% accurate. Like, I can't make a game called Minecraft and publish it. So let me go ahead and fix my face cam. I'm going to drop that down there. There we go, so you can actually see what's going on. I'm just going to pour all my money into engine upgrades. And already I am significantly faster. But that also means is that obstacles will start coming at me faster, which means I need to be more attentive to what's going on. But upgrading your engine does not actually cause money to start spawning faster. The thing is that it gives you the illusion that you're getting money more quickly. Which, I mean, getting into the later parts of the game, I don't know how much of a drag that'll really become. Already, I'm making pretty good progress. I even ran this gas tank 3/4 of the way down. I'm at 8,000 meters. And what doing that also means is that each fuel upgrade will be more and more effective. So it's like the engine and the fuel sort of stack on top of each other in a way, where if you upgrade the engine, it'll make all the fuel upgrades more effective. So it's not like as big of a drag as it could be if I designed the game more poorly. And also the prices, I set the prices to increase linearly, not exponentially, for the reason that you don't actually get money faster as you continue upgrading your rocket. Wait, for me to stream start at 2 p.m. Well, when the stream starts will depend on what your time zone. It depends on what your time zone is. Okay, I gotta actually be paying attention. I'm trying to look at the live chat too, but I gotta be paying attention to the stream, especially once this rocket starts getting stupid fast. And if you stay tuned or even come back towards the end of the stream, you can see you'll be able to see a secret that you will not be able to learn how to do anywhere else. Yeah, which is why, yeah, I probably should show the secret chapter on this stream. But already, we're probably going to be a good chunk of the way to the next chapter after this. Did you code this game yourself? Yes, I did. It took me, I think, 2-3 weeks to make it, and then this update you're watching or you're looking at right now probably was about another week or two. In the 1.0 version of the game, why is this solid? On the 1.0 version of the game, the GUI did not look this good. It's just text on the screen is like money, $73, altitude, 31,000 meters, and then you have this much percent of fuel left. Start at 12 for me. Yeah, I start at 12 too because me and Awesome live in the same time zone. Go figure. Types this message cutely. What language? The game is in English. If you're wondering why my OBS was in German, that's because I'm trying to work on it, practicing my German skills. which is why the percent is formatted the way it did, because that's Unity formatting that percentage. It isn't like I manually type that in. All right, 42,000. Oh, I'm almost out of fuel. That's not good. It's literally, the needle is on top of the E. But oh yeah, next round we're definitely making it to 50K for sure. Oh, triple digits. Let's go. $100. Made it 15% of the way to the moon. Okay, let's upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade my fuel level by 1. That should be enough to get us to 50,000, surely. And also, by increasing your rocket speed, not only is each individual fuel upgrade more effective, but you're out. What do you mean I'm out? Bro, the coding language, not that. Oh, okay, I might be a little dumb. So Unity uses C# for coding stuff. Okay, I probably should have realized it. $7.5 times. Oh my God, Instacart. I was reading chat messages. Why you gotta do that to me? Well, to be fair, it isn't like the ads are that frequent. It just feels that way. That's why I have ads on all my streams set to conservative, because anything higher than that, it's just an insult. Oh my God, 15%. When the meter reaches 100%. So how the meter works is it just takes your distance you made it and divides it by 300,000. That's how it gets that percent. So once you get the 300,000 meters, which now that I moved my face cam, you can actually see it. That's when we will reach 100%. And also there will be more dialogue as we keep going here, which, if assuming I don't hit anything, should happen this round. I think also the other consequence of going higher is that as the longer a round goes on, the higher your chances are of crashing into something, meaning that you will probably have more chances to upgrade sooner. So I mean, if you're really good like me, because I've tested this game a lot, you can probably make it all the way to, you could probably possibly beat this game without crashing into anything on accident. Now, of course, I've crashed into stuff on purpose this stream. Okay, the fuel gauge is barely halfway down. We're past 28,000. Curious you're not dumb. No, it's sometimes I get entertainment value out of being that, but I mean, that's just the most awesome thing awesome could say, which I meant awesome as in something that would be like her to say, not that it's literally awesome. Although, I'm not gonna lie, that is still pretty awesome for her to say. Alright, awesome. For those of you who know who awesome is, I mean, in order for you to know who awesome is, you will have either needed to watch part of one of our Minecraft videos we did together, or that one Super Golf video we did together, which stands as my least viewed Super Golf video of all time. So, if you don't know who awesome is, which probably a good amount of you do not know who she is, then this is your introduction. Yep, a conversation between Atlas GR and Awesome is happening in chat right now as we speak. Oh yeah, I'm making it to 50,000. Don't you dare tell me to take a break, YouTube. Oh my God, I just realized something. I'm gonna look on my phone screen time and it's gonna be like 6 hours for today, just because I had the live chat running. Oh my God, what if it ends up like burning into my phone screen? It's for the views, all right, it's worth it. Well, 8 people are watching, and you and Awesome are one of them. I'm watching it on my phone. I don't know if that counts as a viewer, just because I'm actually logged into my Curious Swimmer account. Like, on my phone, I'm logged into Curious Swimmer. Oh, things are about to get real. 50,000 meters. But I'm logged into Curious Swimmer on my phone, so, I mean, I'm literally watching my own stream, so I don't know if that actually counts as one of the viewers. I'm hoping it doesn't. I mean, you need to get something done right now, which, I mean, the stream's probably going on for quite a while. You could always have the stream on in the background while you, like, do drawing or do homework or whatever it is you need to do. That is also a thing you can do as well. I mean, probably a good amount of people did that during my Super Golf streams, except instead of doing homework or drawing something, they played Super Golf with me. All right. Here we go. So, what happened? Well, we went to the Phoenix Zoo together, and then you fainted and hit your head. Huh. You can fly high enough to see airplanes now. It says 9 watching. Oh, that's because I have the stream set to normal latency. I normally have it set to ultra low latency, but I don't have it for this because I didn't think I needed the ultra low latency. Anyways, we can fly high enough to see airplanes now. Have you ever been in an airplane? Not that I can remember. Am I supposed to see your first time being up this high? I think we're a bit past airplane threshold at this point. We are 50 kilometers in the sky. We are literally halfway to space. Yes, I'm roasting myself. So, so when I first made this game, I thought I actually had the cutscenes every 10 kilometers instead of every 50. So what that would have meant is that there would have been 30 chapters total in the game. No, 31 if you include the intro. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you very much. Which is why I ended up doing the final 7. Well, I suppose this is your first time being up this high. Hold on. What's up? I remember saying something to you, something in the last week. What was it, though? Awesome, if you are still here, this is your moment. I think it had something to do with airplanes. I don't follow. It was a sound. I think I'd say it and then touch you in some way. Wait, do you mean neom? Maybe. You'd say neom and then dig your hand into my hair. Terrell? What is it? I feel like I'm about to cry. I hardly remember anything from the last 2 years. I don't know where I am, what I'm doing. Nothing, it's all gone. I mean, I remember that we're dating. I can imagine putting myself in harm's way for you, but why? I care about you, but where is that care coming from? I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I can't lose you. Please promise that you won't leave me because I can't remember anything. Yeah, I think we lost Awesome. I think the regular delay is 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, we lost Awesome. Maybe she'll come back later. I ain't leaving you anywhere, you hear me? Nowhere. Not on Earth, the moon, nowhere. I'm starting to cry. No, I won't subject you to that again. I love you more than I could love anyone else. I ain't gonna let you losing your memory get in the way of that. Really? Of course, I can't imagine letting my girlfriend back into the world in this condition. Thank you, Terrell. Willow squeezes you tightly. Your tears drop on her shoulders. Alright, that's cutscene 2. Monopoly Go. Get out. Alright, this is uncharted territory. Wait, does it play the ads for everyone? Oh my god. So you're telling me it's running ads mid-cutscene? That is horrible. YouTube, man, I swear to God. I think that's the only way for me to really get around that. Would be for me to, like, manually select when the ads run. But I can't. I would prefer them to run while I'm actually playing the game, not while I'm in a cutscene. And I can't do that while I'm playing a game, so... It's a sour luck. I mean, that just happens sometimes. But anyways, you gotta rocket the upgrade. What happened to the music? The music's gone. Press F in the chat. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the moon music. You will be missed. Except he probably won't be. Let's be real. Okay, launch this rocket. Okay. Our next goal is 100,000 meters. I think once we get up to around 60,000, that is when we're going to start seeing asteroids. Yes, you heard me right. There's going to be asteroids. So buckle your fuckles because things are about to get real. Rest in peace to the Moon Music 2024 to 2025. F in the chat. Well, bro is definitely paying attention to the copyright information on the title screen, meaning that he has been here a while. Uh-oh, you said what? I didn't swear, all right? It was a different word. Like, just because I say certain word mushroom, which I'm not going to say because, I mean, it's literally an alternate for the SH word, so I'm not going to say it. But I didn't swear, all right? You know I don't do that here. Oh my god. This dude's not gonna leave me alone. Buckle your what? Oh, that's a weather balloon. You see, they look like coins. They look like great big coins. It's like if you collect them, you might get a special prize, but in reality, it's not a prize. In reality, it actually ends your game, which is devastating. And also, if you're getting sick and tired of this music, I have good news for you. There's different music that plays once you reach 100,000 meters. And there's another song that plays once you reach 200,000. Now, I think there is also a lag spike that happens once you reach 100,000. I believe that is why, and I haven't really figured out how to not make that happen yet. I hit my funny bone IRL. Ow. Oh. Rest in peace, Charles 1337. He hit his funny bone. Now, for those of you who are just here, I'm bored of 2025 already, low-key. It's not even February yet, my dude. But at least in 2025, you got this spanking new update for To the Moon. And I'm going to continue dropping lore on. Although I dropped a lot of what I want to say earlier in the stream. So yeah, I had to learn quite a new stuff. I'm going to talk about the stars because that's actually fairly interesting. I know, doesn't seem... Charles is like, I'm a ghost now. But I had to learn how to actually like make two colors fade between each other to actually pull off this effect. Both to make the stars fade in and make the sky fade to black. And once you get to 100,000 kilometers, they'll fade to black completely. So the stars are actually always in the game. So the stars are always there. Even when you're at 0 meters, they are still there. It's just they are completely transparent. You cannot see them. And the higher you get up in the sky, the less and less transparent they will become until eventually once you get to 100,000 meters, that is when you will be able to see them completely. Every Roblox YouTuber is getting exposed right now. I don't know what it is. The people trying to get down and dirty with little kids. I don't understand why people do it. It's just people that are just way too touch deprived. And of course, a DoorDash ad played, so you didn't even hear me say that. And I'm not going to say it again. Like, my guy, all you have to do is just not say weird stuff to children. It is that easy. Just don't do it. Yes, you never thought you were going to hear me talk about the predatory behavior on Roblox, didn't you? Oh, I know. I have not been living under a rock. Oh boy, we're at 69,000 meters. We were at 69,000 meters. We're not anymore. But the reason I came out and said that is because I will tell you, I do not care if I get 20 million subscribers on YouTube. I am not going to be trying to go after little kids. Because I know that as a YouTuber, I have a responsibility to be a good example and make a safe environment for people, and trying to groom little kids is the exact opposite of doing that. But I ran out of gas. Step 1, find a YouTuber. Step 2, make a video that they have a thing for 12-year-olds. Step 3, Discord message proof. Step 4, rinse and repeat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if someone did try to do that on me, yeah, I would fight that. I would find a way to dispute it. I would be very quick to deny that if someone did actually try to accuse me of that, because I have not done it. So let's go ahead and keep this thing going. Upgrade the engine, and then boink, boink. Oh, come on! I'm too poor. But I almost have the engine maxed out, which what that means is that I'm upgrading my fuel at maximum efficiency. Now, you might be wondering why the fuel can go up to 60, but the engine can only go up to 20. That's because if you make the engine level 60, you will be going so flippin' fast that it is almost impossible to dodge anything. I didn't see that reaction coming. What? What do you mean you didn't see that reaction coming? Oh, the fact that I would actually fight back with probable evidence and proof if someone tried to accuse me of grooming someone? Yeah, that's because I would do that. I would like to not talk about this anymore. It was fun while it lasted. Oh boy, the fuel gauge is barely a quarter way down, and we're gonna make it 80K easily. I don't think I'm quite gonna make it to 100,000, but I'm gonna get pretty close. But what this also means is I have to like collect, double deal, a gas canister and a money thingy, a coin. They have a name, a coin on top of each other. And also, woo, that was dangerous. That was really dangerous. I should not have tried to do that. Because I almost scooted right off the map while trying to dodge that hot air balloon. Or, no, that's actually supposed to be a weather balloon. Hot air balloons do not go up to 30,000 meters. Curious, have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Muye? Yeah, I actually, I've watched plenty of Muye's videos. Is this stream 2 of you trying to convince me to make BeamNG Drive videos again? No, like nearly afford the next one. Oh, okay. That's a lot better than what I was imagining. That was a response to the quote-unquote extreme reaction I had to not being able to afford the next thing. That's just mean. To spawn a gold coin on top of a hot air balloon that looks like a gold coin. Okay, that was close. Ooh, oh, that's a balloon. Don't crash into it. That's very bad for your overall health and safety. Just saying. The reaction of nearly every... oh, wait, no, I already read that. There's a game on Steam called Turbo Dismount. I played Turbo Dismount when I was like... I don't know how little I was. I wasn't like 5, but I was maybe like 11 or 12 when I played it. I had it on an iPad, and I played it on that. Trying to convince my mom to let me play that was... It was a tough and brutal war, but I ended up winning after maybe 3 or 4 years of on and off negotiation. Oh, fuel canister. Money! I missed your crabs. Oh, come on. I played this before. No, you didn't. No! Oh my no! I should have looked at the live chat. Oh. That sucks. That stinks. That really stinks. But I mean, look at the bright side. At least I'm going to be able to upgrade my rocket more. So now we might actually make it to 100,000 meters. Oh, whoops, sorry. No, it's not your fault. I should be paying more attention to the quote-unquote road here, even though there's no road, it's just the sky, but there are still obstacles in the sky I need to look out for. I think what got me is that the weather balloons look like gold coins and the asteroids look like fuel canisters. I promise you that was an accident. I did not do that intentionally, but it is so genius that I just decided to keep it that way. And no, I also just realized the airplanes are white, so you might just think they're clouds and be like, oh yeah, I can drive through that, fly through that, no problem, and then it ends your game. All right, let's see if I can actually make it to 100,000 meters. I think it's looking pretty promising. Or at the very least, I'll make it to like 90,000. But I mean, also now that I realize, even if you do hit an obstacle before you get to a checkpoint, you're still probably gonna end up spending around the same amount of time flying. I feel like now I'm thinking about it, you can make some sort of like calculus problem out of this. It's like how many, like what is the optimal like flight duration to actually upgrade your rocket quickly enough to beat to the moon? Because the more you upgrade your rocket, the more. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think because you don't collect money faster the more you upgrade it. It just makes it feel like you're doing it faster. And as you put the upgrades together, it just makes it more efficient, but it doesn't actually make you get money faster, which is what you need to do the upgrades to begin with. So, why is that plane flying so low to the ground? 10,000 meters is not low to the ground. That is actually probably around where you would expect to find a commercial airliner. For my American viewers, 10,000 meters is around 30,000 feet. I think if my math is mathin'. Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it to 100. Actually, you know what? We might make it to 100K if I get more of these gas canisters, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really, really close. I'm debating, should I just crash it now? Should I crash the rocket now? Or should I keep going? I think I'll keep going. I think if I get more gas canisters, that'll give me some more time to actually make it to 100,000. Okay, that's close. Okay, 60,000 meters is when I have to be careful. Because that is when the asteroids start spawning. Alright. I didn't say I played this game before. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. Unless you're like digging foot deep into itch.io, which I don't know, maybe you did. I can't necessarily say you didn't do that. But it would have been the 1.0 version. It wouldn't have been this version. Which would mean this version pretty much just added a new secret and made the GUI look pretty. That's pretty much what this version did. But it also made it so that you can change the scale of the GUI, which is why there's no GUI when you first load the game. It changes, made it so that you can set the GUI scale, so that if you can't see too well, you can change the GUI scale. And why I wipe my data is because when you first run the game with no save data, it will set the GUI scale automatically. And I need to make it so that even if you're loading old save data, it still does that. Because I think what's happening is that if you try and load old save data, it'll just write 0 in for the GUI scale, which what that will do is make it so you can't see the GUI at all, which is really not good. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. I missed a whole lot. Yep, well, you came in at around the right time, Awesome Wolf, because we're probably going to hit 100,000. Oh my god, I almost went for that thing as fuel canister. I would have been tragic. But we're about to make it to 100,000 meters here. And guess what? I didn't cheat at all. I have my own channel. I mean, everyone here has their own channel. It's just how much they actually post on it is going to vary significantly. Because I think you actually need your own channel in order to live chat and subscribe to people. And yes, you do have to be subscribed in order to live chat. So, and subscribing people requires you to have your own channel. Now, again, whether you put videos on it is a whole other story. But technically, everyone here has their own channel. Okay, don't crash into that. Okay, no more stupid music. We're gonna get a little bit of a change, and it's gonna be a change that's probably gonna get my video claimed. Funsies. And yeah, disputing that claim is gonna be so fun, because if I'm gonna subject you all to ads, I at least want to make money off of it. I don't want you guys to watch ads for no benefit to anyone. Because I think if one of this video actually did get claimed, yeah, that's the lag spike I was talking about. If this video did get claimed, I would get the money like in a very roundabout way, but it wouldn't be as good as if I got it through YouTube ad revenue. So that's why I'd want to dispute that. Bro, I keep missing nearly getting hit obstacles. Okay. I almost ran straight into that satellite. That would have been... Honestly, wouldn't be as tragic as I would think. We are in space, ladies and gentlemen. And... Okay, that field gate's gotta be close to empty, surely. It's literally about to go under the E. There we go. Alright. Chapter 3, baby. Naomi, we got a new NPC here. Cutscene 2. No, you missed cutscene 2. Cutscene 3. You missed cutscene 2. Awesome. Although Awesome's already seen all 7 chapters, so it isn't like it really matters for her. So, what happened to Willow? Well, she hit her head and got amnesia from it. She's having trouble remembering anything from the last 2 years. Fourth wall, please open up. What? Don't spoil it. Wait, no. Are there any fourth wall breaks in Chapter 3? I don't think there are. Well, I've been friends with Willow for a long time. We go back to freshman year. Well, she thinks she's a sophomore, so hopefully she should remember you. Really? Not going to read that on stream. Does that mean she's forgotten about her hobbies? Yeah, so in the original version of this stream, or this game, there were a bunch of cuss words in here. Naomi and Terrell both swore in the original version of this. Thankfully, for the sake of the stream, I have cut all the swear words out. I decided that it just didn't really benefit the story that much, so there is no cussing in this version. Yeah, when I asked her about Mr. Bucket, she had no idea who he was. How could she forget who Mr. Bucket is? He's the theater director. Neom touches Curious's hair. Yeah, I needed you there for Chapter 2 because you missed Neom. But I think it's going to come back in Chapter 3. How could she forget who Mr. Bucket is? He's the theater director. I asked her if she could draw and see. I can't speak. It's been an hour. Give me a break. I asked her if she could draw and see. She said she couldn't. She doesn't remember anything related to film. She doesn't remember how to run the costumes in theater. And she didn't know what a marching band was. For your information, Zoe is in theater. Oh my god. Yeah, I cried when I heard the news. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go and edit the stream later for reasons I will not disclose. I mean, she isn't in the marching band, but how could she forget about theater? She remembers what theater is. It's just that she doesn't remember the new director or anything she learned about theater in the last 2 years. What's that? It's an Ender Dragon plush. It sits on top of my desk, and me and Will always threw it at each other. We had shared custody over it. Seems like something you two would do. I was going to use it to try and spark some memories of Willow's. When I first saw her after the incident, she remembered who I was, but she forgot about our relationship. What's weird but also relieving is that she still has feelings for me. When we did a flight in our rocket ship up to the moon... Is Awesome gone again? I'm not getting ads. Good. When we did a flight, we were able to see airplanes, and that reminded me of how she always said Neom. Oh my god, if I take too long, it's going to run an ad on this, and that's going to be tragic. When she can remember it clearly, she got really emotional. We hugged for at least a solid minute. I cried, she cried. It's a lot to deal with your girlfriend barely remembering who you are, but it seemed to spark something in her. Hey! Willow appears. Hey Willow, how are you feeling? I mean, my head hurts, but other than that, I think I'm doing fine. You're Naomi, right? Yeah, good to hear you still remember me. Hey Willow, does this plush ring a bell for you? You show Willow the Ender Dragon plush. It looks familiar. This is our child, remember? And also, I don't know if you can notice the music playing. I'm going to crank up the desktop audio. Listen. Creepy. I'm gonna turn my desktop audio back down before I blast you guys' ears out. So, what? You had shared custody over that Ender Dragon plush. Oh, we got some hearts in the chat. Ender Dragon plush. This is the Ender Dragon plush. Hold up. Do you remember this plush? Yeah, I think I do. When we throw at each other when you lose at minigames. We would. Holy crap, you're actually remembering the stuff we do together. I don't know how far behind the stream is. I can't see myself holding the plush. Oh, there I go. Doctor was not Instacart. I knew if I took too long it would do that. Skip. Stop it. That sounded a little scary. Reading creepypasta. Reading music. Yes, the doctor was right about flying you in a rocket ship. I am, but I don't remember anything else besides that. We'd often say Neom and pretend the Ender Dragon is flying, which, awesome, you can do this in spirit, even though you're not going to hear this until 30 seconds after I say it. Neom. Neom? Oh, never mind, she didn't do it. That actually sounds fun, but I don't remember ever doing it with that plush. I think I did with a potato chip one time. Yeah, yes, that is a true story. You would do it with everything. Everything? Yeah, you do whatever you were holding, and if you weren't holding anything, you do it with your hand. I can second that. Yes, you can, Naomi. I know this might sound ridiculous, but pretend your right hand is an airplane and landed in my hair. All right, you guys are Willow. Get ready for this. What? Why? Just trust me. All right. Hopefully she isn't that aggressive with it. So Willow moves her hand like an airplane and digs it into your hair, which I'm not going to knock over my camera this time. Willow reaches towards your nose with your index finger. All right, prepare yourselves. Boop. I just booped the entire stream. Not me wanting to watch Minecraft creepypastas as soon as it hit 3 a.m. tonight after everything. You do that to me too. I know, I act like a child. And that's what I like about you. I think it's cute. Not surprised you didn't forget about your childish side, as you'd call it. Also, did I knock my camera over in the stream? Please, I need a moment. Oh, that was after I did it. Yeah, okay, that's funny. I need to experience that myself. Not surprised you didn't forget about your childish side, as you'd call it. Neon flying potato chip. Whoops to camera. No, I did that on purpose. Terrell and Naomi, aren't you two in love with each other? Stop telling me to take a break, YouTube. What did you just say? I'm Arrow Ace. Naomi. You shut up, Terrell. This little Paw Patrol kisser just shipped me with you. What did you just call her? Do you have no empathy at all? This girl just lost everything she's passionate about and you're going to talk to her like that? I thought you finally got your crap together, but it's clear. But you clearly forgot the critical state Willow's in. It doesn't excuse discrimination. Maybe if your IQ was higher than 70, you'd realize that she forgot you were Arrow Ace. I will talk to you later. For now, good day. Here, so if I lost years of my memories like Willow did, what would you do? I think I answered that. But you want me to answer it on stream, don't you? You want me to answer it for the whole world to hear. Oh, there we go. Maxed out the engine. But, Now, obviously, in real life, I can't fly you to the moon and cure your amnesia. That's not how that works. Oh, we're going wickedly quick now. But I mean, obviously in real life you can't really cure amnesia, so I try and remind you about as much as possible. I think Rose was dating someone and she lost her memory, or at least pretended to. That's a whole other form of controversy. But if you actually did care, I'd try to remind you of who you are, what your interests were, try to get you back on track. And chances are you probably would not have forgotten how to draw, just like what happened to Willow. What will happen to Willow in one of the later chapters. I'm not going to disclose exactly which one. What? You're saying that doesn't mess with me, aren't you? Is this stream lagging? Stream seems really choppy. That's neat. No, I wasn't paying attention! Okay, okay, that's not good. What is going on with my internet? All right, give me a minute. Okay, let me try connecting to this. Okay. Are we getting back up? What is going on? Why? Why has this got to happen? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what I meant to do about this. This thing is dropping frames left, right, and center. Maybe if I go. It still doesn't like me. It's just doing it at a lower. And we're dropping frames again. Bump this back up. I don't think the recording settings should affect it, because the stream is separate. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, I think I can try and maybe get an Ethernet cable plugged in, but for now, yeah. Oh my god, I am muted. This stream is going absolutely amazingly. Thank you for letting me know about that. I remember I muted my mic so you couldn't hear what I was doing while I was trying to reset my router. So I'm surprised that 4 people even bothered to come back when you couldn't even hear a word I was saying. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell that story again. So I had to reset my router and then plug an Ethernet cable into my computer, just so I can actually get a stable internet connection that isn't cruddy. But right now the stream is still running at the bit rate it should be. So. You know, Awesome, if you didn't make a big deal about it, I probably could have just gone and cut it out on the stream. But now that you said that, now people are going to go digging in the stream trying to look for it. Congratulations. But because I can't cut it out midstream, I was trying to wait until the stream ended before you go ahead and make a big deal about it. Wild Willow's up here. Willow, what do you do? Yeah, I'll go over that in the end, assuming A, I don't run into more technical difficulties for this stream, which I sort of got a better not, or else I'm going to be very angry. Alright, so remember when you took the plush on my head in the first video we did, and I need to be paying attention because if I crash into something, it's gonna be okay. That was close. That was really close. Why does this guy keep saying lol derp in the chat? Every time you even look the slightest bit derpy, lol derp. You got some hearts flying off. And your dragon blush in all caps says awesome. Alright, you jumped me. Yeah, I did. You jumped me. I made you scared from that extreme reaction. I had to almost crash, from almost facing certain death from a weather balloon. Oh my god, I need to pay attention. I mean, you see, every time I stim a little bit, that's when it's like an asterisk going straight for me. That's why having engine level 20, your attention better be dead locked on the screen, or else you're gonna immensely regret life as you know it. It's been an hour and 19 minutes, I believe. Or probably an hour and 15 minutes of playing this game, and we're about a third of the way through it. I was low-key thinking this is gonna take like 4 hours to do. I think we could probably finish this up in like 2.5 hours. Especially since I had that technical difficulty that took me a solid probably like 5 minutes to fix, maybe even 10 minutes. Touches Curious's hair cutely. Yes, that's a thing you do in real life. I hate to break the news to you, but you cannot do that through a live stream. Although there is always the knock, or I said knock because I read it off of the ad that's now playing in front of me. Only the people watching with either ad blocker or YouTube Premium will know that. Oh my god, there's a fuel canister on the left side of the screen, and the thing about that is that the sun is reflecting off the left side of my screen, so that made it really hard to tell that it was a fuel canister and not an asteroid. I gotta look for the little gray nozzle thing, that's how I can tell it's a fuel canister. And oh, just like that, we're back up to 7 viewers. it's like the technical difficulty never even happened. That is how I'd like to do it. 100,000 meters. For those of you who are coming back hoping to see the third cutscene, we already saw it. You're not gonna get to see it. Sorry, not sorry. One idea that Awesome actually had that I might implement in a future update, like 1.2, is to add like star coins, and I can make them worth like more money than regular coins. Just maybe, and it depends on how I feel actually playing this part of the game. If it really begins to feel like a drag, then that might be something I consider for the next update. Because as I said, I've never actually played this game in its entirety. This is my first time doing that, so... We're at, what, 120,000 meters. We're getting pretty close to being halfway to the moon, although that fuel gauge is looking pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, 41.99. Every time I see someone saying lol, I say lol derp. It's probably been like 6 years. Okay. Yeah, we were almost halfway to the moon, so let's upgrade. Here we go again. How high will I make it this time? Hopefully I don't do something dumb like crash into an airplane or a literal space rock or a balloon or a satellite. I also think we lost Awesome again, at least for the time being. She'll probably come back, hopefully before we see Chapter 4. But one thing I will say is after I finish the stream, I will officially know how long it takes to beat this game, which I mean, I thought full well was going to take 4 hours, but I don't think it's going to take that long. Yeah, because, I mean, as I said, in that last run, as you're saying now, Matthew Pacheco, I almost made it halfway to the moon just in that run. And I think my fuel level is like maybe 26, like it was like 23 or 24 that run. So yeah, it is very, I'm pretty sure you can, with a maxed out rocket, you can make it all the way. If not, then I need to change some code around. Because in 1.0, you can make it all the way to the moon with a maxed out rocket, like easily. And I say 1.0, why do I emphasize the 1? Like this is 2.0. No, this is 1.1. You cannot play this version yet. Oh my god, I thought it was an asteroid. I need to actually look at the screen. But that's what makes it tricky. Uh, 30,000 meters. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's some sort of monumental achievement. It is not monumental in the slightest. I just made it here. I don't even know there's 8 people watching. How is this interesting? I guess my commentary is what makes it interesting. That's probably why I'm relevant in the first place. And also ignore the fact that we are almost at 40,000 meters and that fuel gauge only went down about maybe a quarter of the way. How did we make it? Oh, if that's the case, we might actually make it to 150,000. We very well might actually make it to 150,000 meters. So awesome. You better get back here quickly. Or not really. It's going to take me a minute. And I very well might crash into something before I actually get there. Yeah, could you imagine trying to do this without upgrading the rocket at all? Like, until you absolutely had to upgrade the rocket to beat the game? That would be horrible. Because you're just sat here for, like, who knows how long trying to trying to get money to upgrade your rocket. And while you would probably, in theory, get money at the same rate anyways, you're not seeing as much of the story, so there's not that thing to keep you engaged. Alright. Boom. Can I get both? Ooh, that was clutch. I got both the money and the fuel canister. Let's go. I'm almost at the place where asteroids, for whatever reason, look like fuel canister spawn. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at the fuel gauge now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to 150,000, but let's face it, it's going to be painfully close. It's going to be, like, painstakingly close. Especially since my fuel level isn't quite halfway upgraded yet. But I think, I mean, it's still at like level 27 or something, wasn't it? So I think I should still be able to make it 250,000 meters with my current fuel level. Because you don't need to completely max out the rocket to beat the game. Alright, I need to not stem, although that's difficult to do. So for those of you who are new or have just joined, this is a game that I made myself. I'm gonna reiterate briefly something that's said more towards the beginning of the stream. I did draw these myself. I used an iPad in combination with paint.net to draw these. So we got the GUI I mainly use paint.net for, just because doing GUI-esque stuff with Procreate with like an actual pencil, like an electric pencil, would suck. That is horrible. Let's not hit the asteroid. And now, an interesting thing about the fuel gauge that I didn't actually say at all in the stream up to this point, this is brand new for everyone here, is that, you know, the needle on the fuel gauge, I didn't actually draw that myself. I did a little bit of trickery with, I'm going to turn this down a little bit, with Unity's, like, GUI. So Unity has, like, a way to generate, like, a GUI panel. So I just did is I made it really thin and really small and painted it red, and that's the fuel needle. Okay, I'm just going to stay still. Wait for the lag spike to go past. I think there's a way to probably load all the audio straight away. And just be like, once I hit 100,000 meters, just be like, hey, load this. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So the great lag spike is still there. I should have collected that fuel canister. I also should not hit that satellite. That would be a great thing for my overall health. Okay, I need a fuel canister. Fuel canister is what I need. Fuel canister gets priority over the coins. You know, what did I say about fuel canisters getting priority over coins? I'm not going to make it 150,000 meters, and this is going to be a sad moment for us all. Although, if I do have to play one more round, it'll give Awesome a little more time to get her Tushi back on the stream. Unless she ran out of screen time, which in that case, she probably isn't going to be coming back for a while. Which would be sad. Someone retracted their message. I don't know what that used to say. I think I briefly saw it, but I already don't remember what it said. Fuel canister. I need that. Alright. And the fuel canister, just so you know, it adds an extra 5 seconds to your fuel timer. So the fuel runs on a timer, for those of you guys who are new here. The fuel runs on a timer. So upgrading the engine doesn't actually affect how quickly your fuel drains. It's just like it says you can fly for X seconds, and every fuel canister you collect, it adds an extra 5 seconds that you can fly for. Okay, this is going to be close. I'm at an 1/8 of a tank of gas. This is going to be super close. The more I look at the altimeter, the more it looks like a rear view mirror. Look at it a little bit. Like, the only thing is that it's like yellow. That's because of the way I designed it. I wanted to make it so that it had like the little things that like sort of roll up like those old odometers, but I didn't really know how to code that. So I did the next best thing and did what I did. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh snap. Yep, I did just say oh snap. This is gonna be really close. But I think I'm gonna make it. Oh, awesome. Awesome's back. You're back here right in time. We just made it to 150,000 meters. I don't know if you've been here the entire time. I was gonna say, oh, it's gonna be a close one. Yep, we made it. 154,000 meters. We're gonna see chapter 4. This is the first time I've actually made it this far in the game, legitimately. What this does mean is that the game is absolutely possible to beat. Because I think my fuel's at like level 27. Yep. This is 100. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus mainly. Oh, there we go. That's it. We officially made it more than halfway to the moon. We were almost halfway to beating this game, and it's been an hour and a half. I'm not experiencing this music though. Turning up my computer volume won't actually affect the volume on the stream, unfortunately, but it makes it so I can hear it more. Or less, depending on which one I want. Why was Naomi so angry with me? Well, she has some anger issues. About 2 years ago, she blew up at me because I gave her a card. Only God knows what can set her off. It's just I was really good friends with her. What did I do to her? You didn't do anything. No, go away, TurboTax. You have no way of knowing she was Arrow Ace. I know, I still miss her though. How many sponsorships do you think I've just trashed completely from doing these streams? Because every time I see an ad, I'm like, no, insert company here. You're going to meet a lot of people during your life that want nothing more than to make you feel like crap. For every one of those people, there are 10 others who like you just the way you are. Inspirational words. More inspirational words have never been said. It doesn't feel that way. The only other people who I can remember caring about me are you, my parents, and Naomi, and she hates me now. Matthew Pacheco plus Crew 2. I think you have been here the entire stream. Ironclad attention span. I'm telling you. Go subscribe to him. I don't actually know if he has any videos to be worth subscribing for, but do it anyways. You should subscribe to me too, because you're nice like that, right? It doesn't feel that way. The only other people who I can remember caring about me are you, my parents, and Naomi, and she hates me now. Or I care about you a hell of a lot more than Naomi hates you. In fact, if you really look at the lore, Naomi probably doesn't hate Willow. It's just that she was taken aback by that and had an extreme reaction to it. Because Naomi, just like Willow and Terrell, are both neurodivergent and have autism specifically. So it's just a shocking thing to do that, and it reminds Naomi of a time that she doesn't want to look back on. We want to hug the Ender Dragon plush. She'll love you no matter what you do. Yes, please. Willow grabs the plush and holds it up to her face. If I could throw this plush through the stream and have it end up in Awesome's hands, I would. But Awesome is not here with me physically, so I will cosplay Willow real quick. Cosplay done. Willow holds her arms out and grabs you. I am not gonna do that on stream. Thank you very much. Okay, this is my... I don't get it. How is 150,000 halfway to the moon if the distance from the Earth to the moon is 384 kilometers? Oh, it's more than I thought it was. I thought it was like 300,000 kilometers. Yeah, that was mentioned in the intro. The reason I didn't make it 384,000 kilometers is because it would actually take you like 2,000 hours to beat this game, if that were the case. And it would be so uninteresting, so boring. You need your fuel level to be like 1,000 to make it happen. It would just be horrible. It'd be a terrible, terrible playing experience, which is why I made it 300 kilometers instead. I just feel like a mess. No matter what Naomi does, I'll be here for you. You're remembering more about your past life than ever. Really? Of course. Can you try drawing something? I already told you I'm not good at drawing. Have you tried? No. Then why don't you give it a shot? Here's my iPad. I'll just boink that, pretend you have it. It was just make the 1000 game speed. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but then you'd only be seeing the birds for like a second before you see the airplanes, which are probably only going to be on for like a second and a half. And then the weather balloon, it would just be, in like 95% of the game would just be satellites and UFOs, and that's no fun. So that's why I made the game the way I did. Wow, on earth am I meant to draw with this? Just take the stylus and draw on the screen like you would with a pencil and paper. That is how you draw with my iPad. Okay. 30 minutes later, insert SpongeBob sound effect. How are you doing? Willow shows you what she's drawn, and this is actual artwork by Awesome. I did get permission from her to include it in the game. Admire it. And go subscribe to Awesome. That was not in our agreement, but I'm going to tell you to do it anyways. Holy crap, you're saying you're bad? This is what you would have drawn last week. I guess I remember how to draw after all. Apparently their campaign's only been going on for a week. I mean, it doesn't, like... Have they just been grinding this rocket ship for like non-stop 8 hours a day? No school, no sleep. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is meant to have this. She clonked her head in October 15th. That would have been while school is happening. That makes me feel so much better. Did we lose Awesome again? I think we did. Told you that you could draw. Thank you. Okay. Look, we're rich. 208 buckaroos. Fuel upgrades all the way. Let's do this. 200,000 meters, here I come. Can someone say something interesting in chat so I can read it for the sake of reading it, but I also don't want to run my mouth off nonstop because, as I mentioned earlier, we're only halfway done here, and I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I think the stream's still running pretty stable, though, which is good. Because I don't want a repeat of what happened 15 minutes ago, where I had to cut the stream off, and then it dropped down to 2 people. Oh, we got a little bit of lag. I should probably check the stream bitrate after this round's over. But it seems to be running pretty smooth now, so I'm not going to, like, risk breaking my internet again. All right, we're down to 7 people. We had 10 people on here for a minute. We actually clocked double digits with this stream. That's crazy. Oh, maybe that's why the stream was lagging. QuickBooks has got to come in and save us all from the wrath that is how lagging my stream is. Yep, and oh look, the lag is causing people to leave. This is tragic. Well, I mean, hopefully... Oh, God, the stream froze completely for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to... there's no pause function. I mean, at this point, I've pulled just about every move I possibly can. My screen time ends at 10 p.m. I said that like 10 minutes ago. I said that like 10 minutes ago. Awesome. I think you need to hit the button that says live on the stream to make sure it's caught up completely. Because I said that a really long time ago. I'm looking at the stream on my phone, and it's, I think the altimeter is 5,000 meters behind. But, I mean, even though it's 2,000 behind earlier, my rocket is going faster than it was earlier. You paused it somehow by going into a new window. Wait, hold on, let me try that. Oh, hold up. Oh, I can do that. Okay. And we're dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? It's running at 5,000 kilobits per second. I don't know what else I can do about it. I have a wired internet connection. Do that. Oh my. Just stay stable. I sometimes hate Verizon internet. It works until it doesn't. But that did actually work. That did pause the game miraculously. So I guess we'll just, hopefully it'll sort itself out. There's not really much I can do about it because I'm not the one who pays for my internet. I mean, if I was doing this more regularly, I would just get like cable internet because that tends to be more stable than cellular internet. I've been here the entire time. How far behind are you? I almost want to say something in chat that's like, catch your stream up, please. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pause it for a minute. We need to get how far behind are you? You commented on something I said 10 minutes ago. All right, resume. Hopefully that should have given the internet some time to figure out what it's doing. I don't think that's how internet works, but I can dream. And also, my fuel, there's no way my fuel's halfway down. I've only made it to 80,000 meters. This is, I upgraded my fuel. How did I make it like 160,000? Oh yeah, because I did something. I don't know exactly what I did to check the internet, even though I didn't need to. You can press the live button. Although if you're like 10 minutes behind, you're not gonna hear me say that. Although 10 minutes ago, I was probably talking about how you can hit the live button, which means hopefully she'll be hearing that by now, which means that she can get herself caught up in the stream. So she actually gets to chapter 5 once you get to chapter 5, and not like 10 minutes after I get to chapter 5. Oh, we're almost about to make it to space again for I think a fourth time now. And transition. You even had to emphasize it with a nice freeze of the game while it tried to figure out how to load the music. That is absolutely 100% gonna get the stream claimed. But that's just the way life goes. As I said, at least the money will end up going to me in some roundabout way. I was also thinking about playing for Winter Falls, so that's probably why I was so far behind in the first place. Did you just pause the stream? Because if you pause the stream to talk to her about it, I mean, that'll do it. That will get you 10 minutes behind in the stream. Welcome back to space. Yep. No, you run smooth. Stupid stream. Okay, I also need to pay attention to what's going on. I can't be too distracted by my internet, like, low-key failing on me. Which, if that is the case, like, I cannot have something like this happen during a Super Golf stream. That'd be horrendous. Alright. Yep, I'm looking at the playback of the stream. It is... And it froze completely. That's cool. I think I pulled every single card I can at this point. I have pulled every single card I can. I am doing this on a wired internet connection. My VPN is turned off. Oh, this didn't happen like during the last Super Golf stream, did it? Maybe I just need to not stream at noon. It's too many people using the internet or something. It's causing interference. Well, I'm glad I did on a stream where the stakes aren't as high. Okay, what's the drop frames looking like? Because, I mean, I'm looking at the playback, and it's dropping frames nonstop. It's dropping frames like it's no tomorrow. It's dropping them like it's hot. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This might be the worst live stream performance I've ever seen in the history of this channel. I'm not even kidding you. This is the worst live stream performance I've ever seen in the history of this channel. Oh, now you're going to be at 5,000 kilobits per second again. You're not going to drop any frames. I'm going to go ahead and close out of OBS, and then you're going to change your mind and be like, oh, I'm going to start dropping frames. Like yep, and it's going up again. Look at this. Look at this bull crap. Look at this number right here. This number right here is how many frames have been dropped. 10.7%. That is horrible. Maybe if I go and change the stream bitrate. Can I change the... Oh, I can't change the video resolution. If I knock this down to 3,000 kilobits per second, it should drop less frames. It should. You should be able to keep up the... Why is it going to 5,000? I changed it. Oh my... Okay, alright. We are back. Okay, it's maintaining this. Okay, we should be fine. I dropped the bitrate for the stream down, so we should be good to go now. Hopefully. Now what that does mean is that the video is probably going to look hella crusty, but I think that's probably the lesser of two evils, if I'm being honest with you. Especially, I mean... And I might just have to, when I do like super golf streams, I might just have to bump it down to 720p before I do the stream. Which is probably what I'll do. Because streaming at... Actually, I'm looking at the stream on my phone. It doesn't actually look that bad. Like, the video quality is not horrible. Like, you can watch that. So I might actually just leave it as it is. So, there we go. But we're... There we go. All right. Streams run smooth now. So we're so this song you're hearing right now, let's actually get back to talking about the game. It's called Space Odyssey. I released it in an album called Horizons in 2021, which is why I'm worried about this video getting claimed. But given that the name and the style of the song, it is pretty appropriate to include at this point in the game. Oh yeah, the reason Awesome's getting so discussion about copyright is because in our film class we recently had a unit on copyright. Yeah, if you tried to copy strike this stream, Awesome, because you had your art in it for 10 seconds, that would be the most, I kid you not, that'd be the most scummy thing you could do. And also I did talk about that literally 15 minutes ago. So she's not gonna hear that for another 15 minutes. Welp, once you get to chapter 5, I'll tell her, press the big red button, and then get caught up with the stream, or just drag the play bar to the end, and then you'll be caught up with the rest of us. Or are you just saying that, I don't know if, or I don't know, yeah. Anyways, we're not going to make it to 200,000 meters. Unfortunately, we're not going to do it. I'm pretty sure we're going to run out of fuel before we get there. But hopefully in the next round of upgrades, I should be able to upgrade my ship enough to make it fuel level 37. I think this should do it. Alright, DoorDash, my buddy, popped up onto my screen again. Go away. We're nearly 2/3 of the way. Yep. We're up where the airplanes are. And up where Willow originally said that this is in fact where the airplanes are. I don't know, chat, how we're feeling. I think we're gonna make it to 200,000 meters. What do you think? I think we're gonna make it there. And at that point, it's home stretch. It's the home stretch. I mean, we're getting so close to actually beating this game. Fuel canister. Got it. Because we need the story, baby, and I need the fuel canisters to get me as high in the sky as I possibly can. Okay, ads interrupted me. Yep, that's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm looking at the playback on my phone now. It is way smoother, so hopefully that should be a bit more watchable for you guys. It might be 2 hours soon. Yes, we're coming up on that. It's been an hour and 51 minutes. I don't really know what to say. So chat, how is your take going? Feel free to drop it and I'll read it and respond to you. That's the beauty of live streams, am I right? I almost did not see that fuel canister. Oh my god, that stim almost killed me. Okay, like you saw how close the tip of the nose of my rocket was to touching that weather balloon. That was, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Why are you muted? I'm not muted. I am not muted. I think your microphone is muted. Or your speakers are muted. But I am not muted. I can even turn my phone up as proof. Why are you muted? Yep, I'm not muted. Just confirmed it. I heard myself speak in the stream. So, and I also heard the audio playing twice, and that was very upsetting for me to listen to. And if it's one of those, like, got your nose sort of situations, I mean, that really is not funny anymore. I figured if you're going to say I'm muted, I might as well at least check the stream deck, and it pauses the game anyways. It's going to be one of those the boy cried wolf situations where you're going to keep saying I'm muted. I just left and came back. I mean, that is one way to do it. That will get you caught up with the stream. And also, I thought I was still hearing the stream from my phone, like I forgot to turn my volume back down, because awesome, in case you don't know, someone accused me of my mic being muted when it was actually not muted. Because you people are sick people. Oh, whoa. There you go. Now, once we do get to chapter 5, this is when, like, my lore drop in chapter 5, because there's so much lore behind chapter 5, I think you guys are going to find that really interesting. And I think, hopefully, if fortune serves me well, we should make it to 200,000. I think we have enough fuel upgrades to do it. As long as I keep getting those fuel canisters, we should make it. As long as I don't get too distracted by the chat, we should make it. Welcome back, says Matthew. That was to Awesome Wolf, who has just rejoined us. Would you look at that? I'm back into triple digits in the money again. I'm rich. I'm Jeff Bezos. I could buy the moon itself with $105, which honestly, given how little money you need to actually get upgrades, you could probably buy the moon with $100 in this universe. Okay, my game actually lagged a little bit there, so if you experience a little bit of a lag spike, that was not the stream. That was the game doing weird stuff. And speaking of lag spikes, we're about to come up on 100,000 meters here. There we go. There we go. Awesome is very happy in the chat because someone said, "You're welcome to her. To space you go. We have crossed the Kármán line," which, in case you don't know, that is at 100 kilometers. We are in space. In fact, one of the things I plan on adding in 1.2, which 1.2 will probably be the last update for To the Moon, is there'll be an endless mode. So you have infinite fuel. Oh, of course, an ad's gotta pop up as soon as I start saying that. But anyways, endless mode, it's going to be... So you have infinite fuel. You don't run out of fuel. There's no fuel at all. But your engine is all the way upgraded, and you have to fly as high as you can without crashing into anything. And I'm probably gonna make it so that your rocket progressively gets faster and faster the higher you fly up, until probably it'll eventually get to the point where you have to be really, really attentive in order to actually move your rocket. But I think I'll probably actually be able to make it so that like the sideways move of the rocket, which I'm doing by pressing A and D, will also be sped up as well. So it's really a matter of reaction time. Because presently, if you go too quickly, then you literally can't steer the rocket out of the way quickly enough. And yet, Awesome is now caught up again because she's referring to something I said 30 seconds ago and not 15 minutes ago, which is excellent news. Yep, sounds like an autism nightmare waiting to happen. Yep. But there should be, like, if this game ever goes on, like, Steam for whatever reason, there should be some achievement you get for getting to 1,000,000 meters in endless mode. And another thing I plan on adding is adding a conversion to feet for the altimeter. Because I think once you get to beat the game, it's going to be pretty close to 1,000,000 feet that you will have gone up. So it isn't like the altimeter will roll over because it's only 6 digits. So if it rolled over to 1,000,000 meters, or 1,000,000 feet, that would look strange. But in endless mode, that can happen. Which in endless mode, if you do get to 1,000,000 meters, then it'll just show 1,000,000 because I coded it, so I'll do that. So in theory, if you were to get up to 1,000,000 meters, it'd just show it on the altimeter. I was gonna say, without getting hit. That's the tricky part about an endless mode. It's really a challenge of how long can you go without running into something. But honestly, if you get good enough, you could probably just do at this speed forever without getting hit, which is why you got to make it faster and make it more challenging. That did not happen. That did not happen. All right. I did not. That did not occur. The stream's about to catch up with that moment where, plus side is we are probably certainly going to make it to 200,000 meters now. But I need to lock in. I need to seriously lock in right here. I cannot run into anything because so maybe on the topic of endless mode, maybe it would be good at like this speed and have it maintain this speed because it really is in a test of attention span at that point. I'm just sat here bragging about how good I am at the game. Why did you do that? I didn't do that on purpose. That was an accident. You see, that's what makes this game challenging. See, it looks easy, but wait until you play it yourself, especially when your rocket is flying through the air at this speed. But as I said earlier, plus side, we are definitely making it 200,000 meters now. I don't think there's any question about that because it gave me a chance to upgrade my fuel. And also in a situation where, like, say you keep crashing into something and then you actually make it to 250,000 meters without seeing the 200,000 meter cutscene, it will play the 200,000 meter cutscene first and then take you to the menu, and then you have to make it to 250,000 again to play that cutscene. But then now I'm wondering, what would happen if you got to 300,000 meters before seeing the 250,000 meter cutscene? Now that is something I have not tried yet. I don't know, I think it might just actually let you keep going endlessly. So you could theoretically end up with an endless mode. If you just don't see the 6th cutscene. But I mean, eventually you will run out of fuel. I mean, the max rocket upgrade won't let you get very far past 300,000 meters. You saw nothing. Yep, there's 3 people left in the stream. 3 people that are here. It's probably me, Matthew, and Awesome. Let's be honest. Because I embarrassed myself by crashing into a satellite because I was trying to look at chat. I should not look at chat as much, but at the same time, I also want to read what y'all had to say. But this is important to her. So again, I'm sorry if I'm not talking as much, but pretty sure I said that something was in April. Your message is behind the heart button, and trying to scroll that way is going to be taking my eyes off the screen for a long time. You see, this is why distracted driving is a crime, because when you don't look at what's in front of you, you crash into stuff. And this is the challenge I have as a streamer, is I need to look at the chat while I'm flying, but that's really hard to do. And I think Awesome sits along the lines of her. She's still here. Her ADHD's going off the wall. Me crashing into a satellite probably did not help. I'm not even gonna skip the TurboTax ad. I cannot take my focus off this for that long. I'm just gonna let the ad run its course. Which it means yippee, I'll make like an extra 5 cents off of this video. Imagine I somehow don't end up making it to 200,000 meters. Like, by some magic, I don't make it to 200,000 meters. Like, I will actually cry. Oh, I almost thought that's field cancer. I almost thought that's field cancer, but it wasn't. That was an asteroid. Oh, my God. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm suffering for you guys. Oh, my thumb feels weird. How long have I been holding in the air for? I've been holding in the air because I've had my fingers. Oh, I'm not even going to go for that coin. Not worth it. Not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk at the coin. Now my left thumb feels really strange. Oh, we got 7 people back. That stream revived itself quickly. That's quite funny. There's like 3 people here and then shoom, right back up to 7. Again, it's almost like whatever unfunniness I had that got so many people to leave just disappeared. Funny how that happens. But scary moments of the year. I've only made it halfway to 200,000 meters. I haven't even made it halfway to 200,000 meters, and I still need to not crash into anything like that. I'm not even gonna look at chat. I'm not even gonna look at chat. I'll read all your chat messages once I actually end the round, but I cannot risk it. I literally can't. Otherwise. So no, the stream is not pre-recorded. This is live. It's just I need to focus or else terrible things will happen to me. Because satellites, they're big. Yep. Don't run into that. Or maybe I could code in something like the original To the Moon where crashing into something just sends you back really far. I need to acknowledge that if I don't actually collect the field canisters, I'm not gonna make it. See, this is a tricky balance I have to make. And yes, my YouTube on my phone is telling me to take a break again. But I can't do anything about it. for all I know, there could be some person spamming racial slurs in chat, and I just don't know about it. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to make it. How am I not going to make it? I upgrade my fuel so much. How will I not make it? Okay, fuel canister. Love it. Love it. Please don't spawn a satellite right in front of me. That would suck. Oh my god. I should just do this. Collect it and then go back to the middle. I think that's the strategy. Because then I can... It reduces the chance of something getting in my way. I think this might be a strat. Because if a satellite spawns to the left, then I don't really have a lot of choices on where to go. I can't go too far to the left because then I'll go off the screen, and we all know what happens when I do that. Okay, this is going to be another close one. This is going to be another super close one. I swear, if I run out of fuel at like 198,000 meters, like everyone watching the stream will leave. I promise you. Fuel canister, I need it. I need the fuel canisters. If I'm still at a quarter of a tank by the time I hit 150,000 meters, I'm in a good spot. Okay, I think we might actually make it. We might actually make it. We're at 150,000 meters. Although that fuel gauge is because of the fuel canisters that boost you up. It's a pretty bad gauge of how much you actually, of when you'll actually run out of fuel. So for all I know, that could be lying to me. I could actually be about to end my game here before I get to 200,000 meters. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to make it. Which means, geez, we better. Okay, I need to look. I need to lock in. No stimming. No stimming allowed. I need to lock in. This is the same energy as driving down the highway at dangerously fast speeds. Again, please don't try that at home or anywhere. Please don't do it. And if you did it, it's not my fault. All right, made 170,000. Come on, just 30,000 more meters. That's all I ask. I think this is gonna, okay. This is gonna be another close one. I said it again, and I'll say it more. Okay, fuel canister, I need you. Don't run the satellite. I think that satellite might actually be one of the biggest obstacles in the game. Okay, stay there. Stay on the left side of the screen. I love that. Or the right side. Just don't be anywhere close to the middle, because the middle is my sanctuary. And as I said earlier, for those of you guys who are new here, who are not here before, Chapter 5 is lore packed. Or even if you were here earlier and you decided to come back, Chapter 5 is lore packed. There is a character in there. I'll tell you all about her. But I won't tell you too much because I actually have plans to make a separate game on her. So I'll give you limited info. Okay, come on, please, 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 please. 191,000 meters, beg you. That satellite actually just tried to take my lunch money. I was gonna stretch my finger out, but that almost got me killed. And at 197,000 meters, I would have actually thrown my laptop across the room. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. I made it. Okay, I can ease the game. Oh, my phone locked. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to unlock it now. Because I just left it on the time to take a break screen, so it locked. So I have no idea what is going on in chat right now. But we're actually making it pretty high. We're actually, I was thinking it's be close. It actually isn't really that close. This is another song of mine called Despair. Now, I won't get claimed for this because this is on a album that I actually took down because it actually exposed my full legal name in the credits. And I still haven't republished it, so this video won't actually get claimed for it. And I actually plan to republish all my albums for that privacy leak reason, just because. And what I'll do when I republish them is I'll just make it so that YouTube knows nothing about it. Just don't distribute it to YouTube, and then it won't get Content ID claimed. All right, what's been going down in chat? Okay, we just passed a 2-hour stream. I do that all the time. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Well, be careful what you think. That was not true. We just passed a 2-hour stream. New Super Golf update looks crazy. This is Super Golf. I was probably thinking you should focus on the game without getting distracted. Wait, really another update? Yeah, this is the new update. If someone was spamming racial slurs, I put an end to it real quick. You don't actually have moderator powers anymore. Actually, you know what? I'll actually make Awesome a moderator. Add as moderator, so... Okay, so you now have moderator powers. So, out of fuel almost 200k, I'd be so mad. I'd probably have a meltdown if I got to 200k and I ran out of fuel. Oh my gosh, this is going to be really tight. Come on, Curious, you can do this thing. You might make it. Let's go. Wahoo woo. W times 5, Curious Swimmer. Oh, 73% night. Osu catch with extra steps. Okay, I'm caught up. All right, chapter 5. Let's do this. As you know, your sister was recently diagnosed with an eating disorder. And let me get my stream caught up. It was recently diagnosed with an eating disorder, and we just flew her to a residential facility in Utah. This is based on a true story. Except for when we actually go into the residential facility. That is completely made up. So, I mean, I'm going to miss her. Yeah, I'm going through a whole grieving process over it. It's making me sad, too. Yeah, I know it sucks, but she'll meet a lot of new people there. She'll get the help she needs to live a happy life. If there's anything I want for Sophia, it's that. Yeah. Dad, how are you feeling? I'm not feeling great about it. And also, how come chat just goes like crazy when I'm not looking at it? But now that I can look at it, radio silence. That's just my life. I'm not feeling great about it. It's going to feel empty with only the 3 of us here. I wonder how she's doing. I hope she's doing well. Meanwhile, in Salt Lake City, Utah, which is actually Provo, Utah. But, you know, I made this a while ago. Oh! Look, it's a new character. Crazy. I know. We got a new character here. Name is still unknown. So where are you from? I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I know her name, but I'm not going to tell you her name, just like how I feel yet. Well, like that mannequin guy from Lethal Company. Ooh, lore pack chapter. Oh, yeah, you got a little moderator symbol now. Bet it's hot there. It actually isn't because it's November. It actually gets quite chilly. Where I'm from in Wyoming, it's already snowing. Wow, we're in Wyoming. About 50 miles west of Casper, which is a town in Wyoming. I don't think anyone knows what that is. I had to look it up. I don't know where that is. Apparently not even Sophia knows where that is. A lot of people don't. My family lives on a farm. Really? That's so cool. Which actually, a little bit of a leak here. Alan should not be saying this in present tense. She should be using past tense. But to her, it still feels like it should be said in present tense. I'll explain why in a minute. It is? I guess I never thought much of it. Yeah, that's awesome. What's your name? Mine's Sophia. Oh, look, we got someone named Awesome here. Yeah, you better not say your name or else you're losing your moderator status, Awesome. What's your name? Mine's Sophia. The name's Alan. There, now you can say your name all you want. This is Alan. Now, she is not based on any real person, unlike the majority of people you've seen so far. Nice to meet you, Alan. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Wyoming. You always see those memes that Wyoming isn't a real place, and it honestly makes sense. I've never seen anyone online from Wyoming. Do you have a horse? I have a couple. One's named Starlight and the other's named Sky. I haven't ridden either of them in a while. I don't know why, because it sounds kind of fun now that I think about it. One thing I learned from my parents is that you have to remember the things that make you happy and do them. Yeah, if they won't even let us go downstairs, there's no way they'll let us ride horses. Sophia, your alter ego? No, Terrell is. Hey, Sophia and Alan, make sure you're eating your lunch. You don't leave the canteen until you finish. Yes, Mitch Rachel. Yes, that's like someone's name. Mitch Rachel. Miss Rachel. Alan Sophia cuts off the name tag. That's cool. After they both finish. You sure you got every last atom of beef off your tray? I'm sure. Jesus, stuff is filling. And they force you to eat every last bite. Yeah, I want to come to Wyoming and ride a horse. Just out of nowhere, Catchy. I want to go to Wyoming and ride a horse. Please, let me go. Maybe I'll have to take you up once we're out of here. Yeah, man, I've nagged my dad since I was a little kid to get a horse, and he hasn't done it. I don't blame him. Horses ain't cheap. You got to get a stable for them, take care of them when they're sick, bathe them, and feed them, and boy, do they eat. We mainly use ours for herding cattle. My parents taught me how to do when I was 8. I better be glad those moo-moos didn't trample me. The only problem is that school made so stressful, as it does for us all, but Alan is a special case. I'd have to be driven all the way to Casper to go to school, which meant getting up at 5:30 in the morning to get to school by 8. In Wyoming, you can get your license at 14, so my parents were quick to get me one, both so I could get myself to school and drive the tractors, get the crops harvested. But then my self-care started falling apart. I wasn't eating enough because of how stressed out I was, and eventually I was diagnosed with anorexia. My therapist said I should go here. So now that I read this, Alan sort of has lore. I mean, the lore Alan presents in this chapter doesn't really line up with what was going on with what I'm actually trying to get at here. Because Alan, as an OC, is pretty old. I first conceptualized her around June. No, it was older. I think it was around March of last year. And this game didn't come out until December, so the lore doesn't really line up here, but I sort of got a way to sort of make it make sense. So this story that Alan is telling you here isn't actually entirely accurate. This isn't an accurate story of how she ended up in the self-care facility. How she actually ended up here was way more magical and will probably make a lot less sense. That's how I ended up here. What led to the diagnosis is I started feeling dizzy while I was driving home, so I pulled over and called my parents. My parents said I was passed on the wheel when they got me. That's awful. I mean, it actually kind of makes sense that isn't accurate, because if you look at Alan as a character, she is decently well built. Like, she does not look anorexic at all. Like, she looks plenty healthy. Also, especially considering that she is canonically 5'10". Yeah. Meanwhile, back in Tucson. It's going to be a sad time for us all. We won't see her for Thanksgiving, Terrell's birthday, or for Christmas. She'll be able to call us tomorrow. Well, we can all look forward to that. Agreed. I hope she's enjoying herself. All right. Oh my God, I have $312. So Alan, she is from a game called originally was meant to be part of a project called Autumn Ridge, which takes place in 2009, and she played this magical flute, and then basically what happened is that she pretty much wasn't able to like acknowledge the spirit, so they sent her forward in time 15 years, and that's how she ended up in the residential facility. She did not end up there because she's anorexic. Because does she look anorexic? No, she doesn't. I don't eat enough either. Awesome. Don't say that to me on stream. Eat lunch, please. Do it. I can't eat lunch because I'm busy doing this, but I will after the stream's over. But please, consume food. And rest in peace music again. You will be forgotten. Okay, 45. How far is this going to get me? Also, one thing I don't get is that the viewer count goes down a little bit when I'm actually doing the cutscenes. That's like the fun part. You're telling me that me doing this is engaging? Well, I guess a lot of people put like those like shorts that have like Subway Surfers in the bottom. This is basically that, but special. Now, I probably did not upgrade my fuel enough to make it to 250,000, although I made it to like 220,000 last time, didn't I? So maybe I did. I upgraded at 5 levels. And as I mentioned earlier, you don't need to upgrade your rocket all the way to make it to no! Oh my god, that was close. Okay, I need to lock in like last time. I need to lock in. Or if I'm gonna reach out, I need to pause. I need to pause game, which I can't actually do. I just need to minimize out of the window. Alright. Whoa. Get this ad off my face. Yep. Distracted driving, am I right? I shouldn't be doing it, but I am. Especially since the further I go into this game, the longer I have to go without crashing into something. That's a trap. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. You literally strap the fuel canister to the bottom of the weather balloon. That is so mean and so evil. I don't know, now that I think about it, if a rocket were coming up at like wickedly quick speeds, I'm pretty sure if it were to hit a weather balloon, it wouldn't really do much to the rocket. It'd sort of just go through. Experiencing interruptions? No, don't you do this to me. When we experiencing interruptions, the stream's running fine. It is on my phone that's saying experience interruptions. It actually paused to ad. That was horrible. That was the most despicable thing you could have done. I did it. Come on. Alright. The fuel needle is deceptive, even though it seems to be already a quarter of the way down. We could probably make it to 250,000 meters. At least that is what they say. As long as I keep collecting more of those. Okay. I'm not looking forward to when ad blockers get outlawed for good. Yeah. I mean, I have literally had my ad settings set as low as they will go. I have it set to conservative ads. You know what? I might just end up just turning off monetization on stream. Like if I start getting enough super chats, I might just... Even if I get one super chat during a stream, that's literally enough to pay for all the ads that people will be shown in a stream. And even if I don't get any super chats, I mean, the benefits of live streams will spill out to the other parts of the channel as well. I might just start turning off monetization on my streams, I'm being honest. Because the state that the ads have gotten to at this point, like it's like showing you an ad like every 10 minutes. And especially during my Super Golf streams, like it's like you're playing the server and you're hearing what I'm saying, and then you get hit with an ad, and it's just really annoying. Come on. And especially, I mean, have you seen the ads on YouTube lately? I've been seeing more ads than I like to admit for games that are just so blatantly, like, disgusting and inappropriate. Like, it's like, how do you run this ad? But yeah, if I dare as much as say the B word on YouTube, I get demonetized to Kingdom Come. Like, what kind of ridiculousness is that? If I had money, I'd give you a super chat. Yeah, like literally, I kid you not, because there's so many, such little people here. Literally, a $2 super chat would like pay for all the ads, all the ad revenue this video would make. Like this stream would make like 5 times over. So I don't really see a reason to continue running ads on my streams. Now, one thing I am worried about turning off monetization, though, is that YouTube will continue running the ads anyway, and it's just I won't make money off of it, which that would really suck. Because now the stream is running ads, and I don't even get anything for it. Yeah, you need to turn on monetization. People will still get ads. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, I got a pause the game for this. Even if you turn on monetization, people will still get ads. You just won't get any money for it. I'm pretty sure. What you could do is set the stream as 18 plus, and I think there'll be less ad. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not setting this. I'm not age restricting the stream because it's going to greatly limit the amount of people that can watch it. Which that will hurt my channel. There's also other ad settings I can mess with. Like, I can have it so that it manually places an ad every set amount of time. And I can just set that to like 20 or 30 minutes, which I think even the conservative, it does it like once every 10 minutes. So it would lessen the ads. Or I guess, what if I set the time? Oh, look, another one just came up. But, I mean, I'll definitely experiment with turning my monetization off on the next stream and see if that helps it. Or if it gets rid of the ads. I mean, let's be real. Even if I turn off ads, monetization, you would get ads because this stream is going to get claimed 100%. So, there'll still be ads ran on it, which would suck. That's strange. July if something glitched for me. I need to be more focused in a laser beam right now. I've made it this far. Otherwise, I might end up accidentally triggering a bug where you end up getting the 300,000 meters before seeing Chapter 6, which I don't know what kind of loony toony crap that's going to end up doing. Alright, nope, hit that. Good, good. Alright. Come on. Pray for me in chat. Okay, what does this say? I floofed up on my message, so I just retracted and I'm gonna re-say it. This is why my channel isn't monetized. I'm tired. Well, the thing is even, I mean, as Simi Buga said, if this, the monetization, turning on monetization experiment doesn't work, then, like, you'll still get ads on your videos. It's just you won't make money off of it, which would not be fun. Because, you know, YouTube's still got to make their buck, apparently. So... What do you mean, rest in peace? Nothing happened yet. Please don't curse me with that negative energy. I'm not making it to 250,000. No way. No way it's happening. I just look at the field gauge. There's absolutely no chance that could happen. Although, who knows? Maybe it will end up happening. We'll have to see. I think the last time I did a stream this long was when I did a stream on Rise of Nations and then proceeded to get taken over by Indonesia as Australia. Which, now that I say that, sounds really goofy. Okay, oh, I need that fuel canister. Okay, I need to look out for fuel canisters and get them, because I need to make it... We need more lore here. I know why I danced my rocket out of the way. That coin, that was dumb. Right, boink. There you go. Fuel canister acquired. Coin acquired. This is getting stressful. Am I about to have a meltdown on stream because I run out of fuel at 249,000 meters? Stay tuned to find out. Oh my god, it was almost a repeat of what happened before. Those coins, they like to trick you, but thankfully I was able to think fast enough to not run this satellite. Oh my god. Alright, boink. Ooh. Which also, for a record, this cash register sound effect that you've probably heard at least 1,000 times at this point, is the same cash register sound effect I use in my videos. Go figure. Two things for the price of one. I like that. Fuel canister and a coin right on top of each other. I don't need that coin. It's too risky. That's the side of my screen that I can't see properly. For all I know, there could be a scary monster there. Okay, those coins actually kind of saved me. Alright, alright. Almost there. Come on. Come on, little rocket ship. You can make it. Ruffles Kyrus' hair. Love and support. Okay. Love and support. Come on. Love and support wins. I missed that fuel canister. That's not a good sign. If I actually end up beating this game on stream, that'd be insane. Place your bets. Will it happen? Will I actually get the determination to beat this game in one shot? I've been here for 2.5 hours. Okay, at this point, I absolutely cannot look at chat unless I pause the game. But hey, I'm almost at $300 again. I bowled a perfect game in bowling, 300 points. But imagine in endless mode, where imagine in endless mode, it would to get to 1,000,000 meters. It would take you so long to do that. You'd have to be sitting here for maybe half an hour, maybe even an hour to get that far. Okay, all right. I think we're gonna make it. Chat, I think we're gonna make it. That was another ad. I'm not gonna skip it unless it buffers again, which I swear. No! Oh my god. Oh, that was way too close for me. That was way too close for me. I can imagine someone making one of those videos that's being, no, that fuel gauge is scaring me. That fuel gauge is actually scaring me. Come on, fuel canisters, I need them. I need them, please, I need fuel canisters. I need fuel canisters. That is getting scarily low. Okay, come on. No, not like this. Not like this. Come on. Fuel canisters, I need more fuel canisters. Yes. Okay, that should buy me a little more time. More. I need more fuel canisters. 5 seconds is a lot. Please, please, please. Yo, let's go. I barely made it. Oh my god. Yo, come on, make it. Yeah, there we go. We made it 84% of the way to the moon. Okay, I need to look away from the screen for a minute. Oh my. Okay, that's going to do a number to my eyes. Oh my. Oh, you guys are just watching the part now where I just crossed 250,000 meters. All right. Chapter 6. Let's do this. All right. We're so high in space now. Which this song, let's only crank up the desktop volume so you can hear it. And if you wait a little bit, that is Kyrios' flute. I recorded those flute samples myself. In case it is still news to you that I play the flute, there's your proof. Whereas the songs from the first 5 chapters I just ripped from from a game called Basic 9, which is probably gonna come and bite me in the butt later. But it's fine. I'm also gonna now turn this back down. There we go. Alright, we are so high in space now. We can see UFOs now. We're also to the moon now. 3 nows in a row. Neom, please put a celebratory neom in the chat. Awesome Wolf. It gives creepypasta vibe. Thanks. All right, Jesus. Way to roast my musician skills. Good lord. Will takes the plush and places it on your head. But since it was the first letter. It was the first letter. It could be anything. It could be Zara. It can be Zalise. It could be anything. You can't get mad at me. Awesome. There we go. There we go. Alright. I see you're remembering quite a bit now. I actually am. The last few years are becoming a lot clearer now. It's giving me Sonny Chew vibes. I remember that trip we took to golf and stuff for our first date. I remember starting a YouTube channel with you. I remember us both signing up for films so we can be together just to be put in 2 different periods, which, yes, all of this is inspired off of me and Awesome's relationship. I remember quite a bit now. I'm so happy. Look at what I drew. And this is another piece of authorized artwork of Awesome's that is included in here. That's awesome. Just like me, because my name is Awesome on YouTube. I wasn't roasting you, I was complimenting you. Okay. And that's because you are. But one thing's still throwing me off. I don't remember you asking me out. That's because I didn't. You asked me out. Which is true. That is accurate information for me and Awesome. I don't remember that either. We haven't quite made it to the moon yet. Perhaps those are things you'll remember once you get there. Probably the most NPC thing Terrell could say. There's still a hole from last summer. I don't remember much of anything from then. Well, I was in California with my family, so I wasn't in town all the time, but we did still hang out quite a bit, normally to record videos. Again, accurate. I also went to VidCon, which I did go to VidCon last year, and both me and Awesome are going to be going this year. So, if you want to know what Awesome looks like, come to California and you'll find out when VidCon's happening. VidCon, I don't remember you telling me that. Well, I went to VidCon and I sent you a picture of me holding a golden Minecraft sword, and I texted you saying, you're coming to VidCon with me next year by the tip of my gold sword. I said something to Awesome along those lines. It wasn't those exact words, though. That sounds like an evil laugh. Did you really text that? Yeah, I can show you. You pull out your phone and show that text message. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So what's VidCon like? It happens on a massive expo floor, and there are different exhibits you can go to. No! Go away, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Can I turn off monetization midstream? Is that a thing I can do? There's a Minecraft exhibit. Certain YouTubers had exhibits. Even State Farm had one. Different content creators would also host panels that you could watch on the stages they had at the expo floor. There are no tickets required for each individual panel, although there's a pretty hefty fee to get in at all. So you could watch whatever was going on when you felt like it. Huh. I saw Matt Pat do a panel about longevity on YouTube. I saw a drawing contest, and I saw a panel about doing YouTube while neurodivergent. All 3 of those were panels I did actually see at VidCon last year. That sounds really cool. I gotta go with you next year. That's the plan we had. Oh, awesome! Huh? Get it? Punny? Punny? I already can't wait. Yep, there we go. I'm so rich. I'm Elon Musk. Quite literally, except I'm going to the moon and not Mars. Okay. Since that was so close, chances are is this round we are not going to be, even if I do all these upgrades, it's not going to be enough. Although I did just upgrade 6 levels. Alright. Think we're going to make it? Chat, you think we're going to make it? 30 seconds later, and I'll get your response. Let's go. Yeah, normal latency sucks. I don't even stream in 4K, so I might as well do the ultra low latency. It's just better. It's more live. Joe Finger can make it. Bro, guys, I found the sensitivity for To the Moon. It lets you get to 300,000 meters instantly. But, I mean, this is it. This is the home stretch. We're getting close to the end. It's quite... I did not think I could actually beat this game. But, I mean, it is a long process. It's been a long process to get this far. We're at 2 hours and 40 minutes of doing this. And Awesome has been here with us on and off the entire time. I give you every ounce. Okay, I can only pause again. That's a long one. I give you every ounce of love in my body. You will make it. It might not happen this round. If the fuel gauge is like a quarter of the way down by the time I make it to 150,000 meters, I might just crash, upgrade my rocket, and go again, just so I don't waste so much time. I think that's the plan. Should we do that? Should we go to like 150,000 meters, crash it, upgrade the rocket, and then go again? Because I don't think if I make it to like 280,000, I don't think I'm gonna need like all the extra money I would get from that. Like I don't think I'm gonna need those extra upgrades. Three hours of Osu catch. Tycho next. Oh, wait, it just took me like literally 2.5 hours to remember what Osu catch is. It's like a game mode on Osu where you catch stuff to the rhythm, so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate. This is Osu catch, but with a rocket and coins. Instead of an anime girl in a bucket. Could you imagine me actually making a video on this? Could you imagine? I would want to strangle myself trying to edit a video like this. A 3-hour recording would be horrible. And also, you guys don't get to see all the lore drops because, of course, the challenge with a live stream is that I can't edit out any part of it. So I have to be constantly entertaining the whole time. I gotta engage you all with all the dark secrets of To the Moon. While I go and fly my way up to 300,000 meters, I'm barely 1/6 of the way there. Okay, I'm not risking anything. Leave a like if you enjoy the stream. And Awesome says, I love you, Kyrus, although I think I already read that. And then the music's gonna restart. Yep, okay, alright. Yeah, the fuel gauge is already around halfway, or a quarter of the way down. I can't speak, a quarter of the way down, and we haven't barely made it to 60K, so I might crash my rocket on 150,000 meters. And it's exponential. You could probably get 3 more upgrades, which probably wouldn't be enough. No, the upgrade costs increased linearly, not exponentially. The fuel upgrade, the actual effect of the upgrades isn't exponential either. The effect the upgrades have and the upgrade cost increases linear. This probably wouldn't be, yeah, although if I make it to 150,000, yeah, that would probably be, and I just crashed it and got whatever upgrades I still have, and I've only made it about halfway to 150,000. It'd probably also help my sanity quite a bit. Although if I do end up crashing it, and even with the extra upgrades I still don't end up making it, at least I know that I didn't waste my time earlier. Almost got a 3-hour recording. You're recording this whole thing? I might have to copy strike someone later, because this stream will be available for watching afterwards. Well, I mean, if you post it, like, I mean, I'm fine if you go ahead and get a recording of my stream. Just don't upload it to YouTube, please. If you got 250,000, you won't be able to afford that many more upgrades. Yeah, well, depends on how much money I have. Yeah, I think Simi Booga actually has a decent point. We should probably go as far as I can make it, even though it's not going to be all the way to, we're probably not going to beat the game on this run. And who knows, I might actually have enough to beat the game, although probably not. That'd be what would be the... Do you remember noticing your recording sessions? That your recording sessions were very short. They've actually gotten quite a bit longer. The one I did on Supergirl Public Server Experience 5 was actually the shortest one I've done in a while. That was about half an hour long. Although, oh my god, for that video I did on Risk or Safe, that was horrid. I think that was like a 2-hour long recording session. I think the thing about Supergirl Public Server Experience is that the recording sessions don't need to be very long. They're, because, I mean, why would I do an hour-long recording of something like that if I'm just going to cut out all the maps I don't want to include? Like, that's stupid. So that's why I made that half an hour long. Okay, don't hit that. Pay attention to this, to what is going on in front of you. We got 9 people here, and you 9 people, you are the lucky 9, because you're coming in on the home stretch here. I don't think we're quite going to beat the game, although now that I say that, we're at 130,000 meters, basically, and the fuel gauge is only halfway down. And that fuel gauge does have a tendency to be deceptive, so... Alright, we can hope and pray that this... I think I made my decision. I'm not going to crash the rocket at 150,000 meters. Because I think there is a good chance that we might actually make it. Because if we did, that would be crazy. Although probably not, given the direction. Because like we absolutely flew past 200,000 meters that first time. And then I upgraded and I barely made it past 250,000 meters that time. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, what is that comment? No, but the sensitive, the sensitivity videos cannot have a recording longer than an hour. Most of my sensitive recording videos recently have been about an hour. Just cut a lot of it out. Because the whole thing about those videos is me trying to find sensitivities myself as much as possible. Or are you saying that like back in the day? Because back in the day, I would give up so easily with recording videos. Because I mean, the internal part of it is that it's just, it'll be hard to edit. And that's namely due to the methodology I used for editing back then. It was a lot of sound effects, video, zoom in everywhere, and it was really hard to edit. I think these days I focus more on editing, putting edits in the parts where it would be really impactful, and leaving more of a slow-paced part on my videos, because the editing doesn't really need to be more fast-paced, and editing like that is really hard to do. It takes sometimes, if I were to make an hour-long recording of a sensitivity video back then, it probably would have taken me 6 or 8 hours to edit it, and it would have been horrible. But nowadays, I think I finished that Oasis video. I think it took me like 3 hours to edit it, and that's partly because I've been with that video in particular. I was being really strategic about where I cut and knowing where to put like the video cursor in the editor to cut without having to actually watch the whole hour-long recording. Because the thing about making videos like mine is that you really have to take into account how long it takes you to do stuff. Because if I let myself get too out of control with editing, that can end up taking like way longer than it needs to make a video. So there are times where I do have to make sacrifices, which back then came in the form of not putting as much effort into those sensitivity videos. What height do we need to Okay, what height do we need to get to the last cutscene? 300,000 meters. The doctor literally said it right at the beginning of the game. And that percentage has been getting pretty high. I think last time we were at like 88% of the way to the moon. Alright. I should be... No, that gas canister is way too close to that satellite. That would have been a really dangerous move to try and do. I think it might have even been partially inside of it. QuickBooks. I think that might be the third time this whole stream I've seen a QuickBooks ad. They really want to give me money, clearly. Gas canister. I'm going to pause briefly. Skip. There we go. Got that taken care of. I mean, literally for me, at this point, the Windows key is just the pause button. Because I haven't put in an actual pause menu. That was close. I mean, whenever the lag spike comes, I have to remember to let go of the movement buttons. Otherwise, when the game catches up again, I'm going to be like off the screen. And that would be horrible. Okay, don't stim now. Don't stim. Come on. Keep these eyes focused for a little longer. Okay, that's why my content is way different than what I make with Curious. Yeah, Awesome is talking about her style of content, although ultimately, I mean, I do have to still put at least some effort into what I make. I can't just poop out. If I like pooped out one video and I spent like half an hour on it, it would get no views because first of all, half an hour is normally the time I spend on just making the thumbnail. So I wouldn't be making a thumbnail for it. The video would just be terrible. It would be the worst thing you've ever seen. It wouldn't be engaging at all, which is, yeah, that sort of style of pooping out videos. I mean, that's why, you know, the phrase quality over quantity. I mean, yeah, sure, if you spam out 5 videos a day, yeah, you might get a few hundred subscribers just because of how much reach you're getting, but I mean, that's going to fade out eventually. Yeah, you might beat it in 4 minutes. You have to play the video through your computer because your headphones are about to die. Yep, it's been a long journey for us all. We're almost at 3 hours now. Although I was thinking full well it's going to take 4 hours to beat this game when I started the stream, but it's going to take around 3, I think. I mean, as long as keeping more of these gas canisters, it should be fine, which I need to start thinking about that now and not later. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need the money. Not now. I don't need that 1 coin. I think that coin is going to be perfectly fine if I just don't collect it. Gas canister. Yes. Can't miss a gas canisters, though, unless the gas canisters are really close to a UFO, which in that case, it's just not even worth it. Okay, gas canister. I'm like the gas canister gremlin. I'm like, just like, gas canister. Yes, gas canister. Alright, we're past where we were last time. We still got a decent amount of fuel to go. 3 hours is a pretty long recording, but you could cut out the auto scroller O2 catch parts and make a video out. Yeah. I did actually do that with one of my live streams once. It was the Rise of Nations one, but that one didn't like quite have the same like long sections of videos I could just cut out. And sometimes I actually say things here that are actually pretty interesting. So that would actually make it pretty difficult because it's like, well, what do I include and what do I don't? Well, frankly, when I'm running on about ads for 5 minutes, you could probably be like, no, I don't want to watch this. Oh no, I missed it. I missed the field canister. That's bad. The needle's starting to get over the E. Oh my god, this is going to be... Like, actually legit mean this time it's going to be close. You still got 30,000 meters to beat the game. Like, I literally cannot miss a single field canister. Yes, mine. I don't really care about the money. I got enough money. I mean, I got enough money at this point where if I were to use it to put upgrades in and I didn't make it, I'd have enough to easily make it. Perhaps, maybe I should have just crashed my ship, but again, this is going to be close. Oh my god. The needle. Fuel canister. Yes, mine. Okay. Each fuel canister is an extra 5 seconds of flight time I get. Fuel canister given to me. Where is it? They spawn less frequently than the coins do. I love how I'm betting on the odds that I coded in. Oh, no, no. Oh. No, fuel canister. Oh, my God. Okay. I think that the needle can actually go pretty far below the E before it actually runs out of fuel. Please. Please. I swear to God. Do not do this to me. Yes! Let's go! We made it! Let's go! Threats down in 3, 2, 1, and we have landed. We're on the moon, Terrell. We're on the moon. Looks so cool. Look out the window. There's moon rocks and craters. You want to take a walk around? But we don't have spacesuits on. Prepare for a 4th wall break right here. The second one in the game. This is a video game. You'll be fine. All right, then. You and Willa step out of the rocket ship and walk on the lunar surface. I've never seen so many stars in my life. Well, there's no atmosphere to stop them, so we get to see all of them. Look how high I can jump. Nyom! Want to fly with me? What do you mean? You want to piggyback right across the moon? Hell yeah! Will gets up on your shoulders and you leap in a straight line forward. Whee! Nyom! That sounds like a call of distress. Willow puts her arms straight around out like an airplane. You're grabbing Willow's calves to keep her on you. My desk is kind of in the way, but you won't even be able to see it. Nyom! 4th wall, please open up. And he's beated my longest video on my channel. Beated. Well, this isn't even a video. This is a stream. While you're in the air, Willow gets off you, grabs you around the chest, and squeezes. Willow lays her head on your right shoulder before you both land. Thank you, Terrell. Hey, you two lovebirds. Naomi, what are you doing on the moon? I just want to say I'm sorry for what I said the other day. It'd be horrible to be like, whoa. Now, how did Naomi get up there? I don't actually have an explanation for you. I sort of inspired it from an SMD4 video where it's just fans just wrote a video and then they just ended up on the moon somehow without any sort of protection. It isn't so horrible anymore because I remember everything that happened from the start of sophomore year to now. Really? That's amazing, Willow. 5 days later. Over the phone. So I met this girl named Alan, and we've become such good friends. It's going amazing here. She's from Wyoming, and she lives on a farm. That's awesome, Sophia. How are you feeling that your memory's back, Willow? I feel amazing, and I'm feeling better than ever. I think we're all turning back around. When times are rough, the times after it are better than ever. We've got all my favorite people in here, and their spirits are higher than ever. I agree. I got my favorite boy in the world right next to me. Come on, Awesome. Do it in chat. Do the hair ruffle in chat right now. It'll take you like 30 seconds to realize it, but it's gonna get awkward. Do it. Okay. Willow leans on your shoulder and reaches her arms around you. Lean into her and you both close your eyes. You could probably remake this game into Super Golf Map Creator. Holy crap. Imagine trying to do that. And there we go. End credits. Hair ruffle. There we go. There we go. We got it. I just saw it because the stream is 30 seconds behind. I should have set the latency lower, but here we are. I'm sorry, Awesome. You'll have to experience me ruffling my hair, asking you to ruffle my hair for the next 30 seconds. There we go. And also, thankfully, I did not actually put Awesome's real name in the credits, but there are several other people I took inspiration from who I did put their real names in there. But thankfully, Awesome is not one of them. There you go. And whatever game on Cool Math game said you fly to the moon, can't remember what it's called. I think it's actually called To the Moon, which, you know, that was an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen. There we go. You win. But don't go yet. Don't go yet. We're not done. We are not done. There's still more secrets. First of all, if we sit here for, I think it's 101.8 seconds, you'll see something fly across the screen. So, while we wait for 101.8 seconds for that thing to fly across the screen, let's strike up a convo in chat. Take about 30 seconds for that to happen. That was my microphone. Oh! What the... Did I break my microphone? Hold up. Oh, no, my microphone still works. I thought I broke it. There we go. Any moment now, any second now, we should start seeing this this little bugger fly across the screen. Yeah, Flying Ender Dragon plush. And a Domino's ad. Can I change the latency midstream? No, I can't. That stinks. Well, but at least I know for next time. Oh, there she goes. Okay, now it's time for things to get real. So, to trigger this secret... Now, I'm scared to do this because this is probably going to break the stream, but I'm still going to try. So we need to go to date and time. I made a grave mistake switching my language. No, it's down here. Design Splash. There we go. Then turn that off. And then we can manually set the time. So we need this to be... October 13th, 2024. Yeah, I think that's good. October 13th. There you go. This might break the stream. Are we still rolling? All right, the date on my computer is set to October 13th. I think we are still rolling. The reason my language is set to German is because I'm trying to learn it. And I didn't change it back before the stream. So I think, okay, so it's set to October 13th. And then what you got to do is go in here and set your name 1013. So once that's set, then we're going to hit play. And then you're going to launch. And now, every obstacle that spawns should be Willow. I haven't seen any spawn so far. I'll know if I see a bird spawn. It didn't work. Is there going to be an obstacle that spawns? My heart's going up. It's 10,000 meters. I haven't seen anything. 11,000 meters and I haven't seen anything. I know this works. I tested it. I know this works. Okay, the game's broken. I haven't seen a single obstacle for... But it's doing something clear. I might need to restart the game. So let me try that. Now that my date is actually set to October 13th. Okay, so my date is set to October 13th. Name is set to 1013, all caps. Go. Launch this rocket. Come on. Spawn or friggin... It's just not spawning anything at all. What the... Oh my... I hate this game sometimes. I literally did this on an export version of this game earlier. I know it works, but it's not spawning anything now. Am I actually going to have to crack open the Unity project? I might actually have to crack open the Unity project. Because right now there are no obstacles spawning at all. If I actually have to rebuild this on stream, I will be very upset. I don't know. It's not spawning anything. We're past where airplanes fly. It's not spawning obstacles at all. Okay, something is wrong. Something is very wrong. Game broke, GG. Now it's just O2 catch. How would... I don't even know where that would even happen. Literally. Like, what did I do? Because it's set to October 13th. Is it the... Oh, you know, no, that wouldn't make sense. The language wouldn't make sense because of the way that I wrote the script. Let me... No, but in order to change the language back to English, I'd have to stop the stream. That's the wrong Unity project. So let me stop the stream so I don't spoil stuff. I'm actually about to have a meltdown on stream. Because what's weird is it isn't spawning anything. It's not even spawning the normal obstacles. And now I have to wait for it to... Now I have to wait for it to open the wrong project. Come on, open it already just so I can immediately close it. Because if it's not spawning anything at all, what it makes me think is that the object for the Willow obstacle has not been assigned. Okay, all right, that's run its course now, so I can turn the stream back on. Moon, open that. Come on. Yep, appreciate the hearts I'm getting in the chat because this is annoying. This is really, really annoying. It probably, if nothing in the project indicates it, it's probably that the language is set to German, which, I mean, that is a bug. You should be able to not need to have your language set to English in order to make it work. Because even after I fix it, I'm going to have to rebuild the game, like the whole thing, just to actually make it work. Okay, so in obstacle spawners, rare is 1013. If I go, it should spawn it. And now if I open the script, oh my god, you're not gonna friggin' do this. No, that's illegal. Where is it? Where is the obstacle? Okay, so if I open this up, I mean, it's got to be a language. It's got to be the language, not the coding language, but the language my computer set to. Yeah, because of the date time, this thing right here, date time parse, it probably assumes American format. So, I don't know why it wasn't spawning anything at all. Obstacle equals rare, and then it spawns the obstacle. But rare is assigned. Rare equals that I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can figure is that it's the language, and it's just confused. But and again, I don't know how that would actually work. So. I don't know what I would change to make that work. Rare is, in fact, a game object. I gotta double check that. Let me actually look at where the prefab for it is, in case it, like, by some magic got deleted, or I don't know. So this is what should spawn, is this right here. This is what is meant to spawn whenever you set that to whatever. So it might be something in the script that's like, oh, well, if it doesn't... No, there's nothing in here to spawn nothing. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try... Well, So I'm going to try... That spent... And it was 1013. I want to double check that. At 1013, was I just spelling 1013 wrong? I think I was spelling 1013 right. So I think... Because I did try it once without renaming myself to 1013, and it just spawned the obstacles normally. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the language on my computer to English. I'm going to have to patch that later. So and I got to go Sprache and then change it to English. So now I think the date gets updated. Yeah, the date gets updated. So the date format actually does change. So this is the American format now. This says October 13th, 2024. So maybe now that the date format has changed, it will work. Okay, options, name, 10, 13. Like that. Enter to confirm it. Launch. And this is the point where my heart rate goes up about 30 beats per minute. Praying to God. This little... There she is! Oh! Okay, that was the problem. So an additional requirement to get the secret apparently is you need to have your name set to 1013 in all caps. The date on your computer needs to be set to October 13, 2024, and it must be in American format. Apparently. So I'm actually kind of glad I had my language set to German. Because I could actually find that bug. So this right here is chapter 100. This is the longest chapter in the game. So buckle up. I'm not going to say what I said earlier because someone accused me of someone accused me of cussing earlier. Oh, you're in the center for change. As you know, you were sent here because of your eating disorder. Also, music moment. If the secret doesn't work for EU's racism, that was my fault. I'll patch that so that I just need to add in other date formats or find another way to parse the date. Because I think there's actually like a number value I gotta put in for the date that actually... so that it actually works. I need to take a closer look at the script so I can make it so that no matter what your date format is, it works. But apparently that's an issue. So let's continue. Actually, I'll turn the audio down before I continue. Oh, it wasn't even that loud. But hopefully you got a better listen to that music. It's creepypasta vibes. Yeah, you're about to say that. Stay tuned. You'll love this. The last thing I remember is packing my bags to get sent here. The same figure came through the door, and then some figure came through the door, and it all went black from there. Well, he drugged you so you wouldn't know where you are or how to escape. It's for your own safety. Why would you do that to me? I didn't even get to say goodbye to my parents and my brother Terrell. That was a mistake. That should say 1013 because the player name is 1013. We did that to reduce homesickness during the first phase. And I think that's sick. Quiet down, fussy one. You know we'll dope you if needed. So I take it you already have an idea on what life is like here. You better be familiar because you'll be spending the next 5 weeks here. It's about time you start meeting some of your new friends. Sophia walks through the hallway with the center director. He pulls Sophia into a room with someone that strikes Sophia as familiar. Is it Willow? Chat, tell me if you notice any differences here. Because we've seen Willow plenty at this point. Hello, friend. How are you? Willow, what are you doing here? I am in constant suffering. I am in need of emotional support. The weather is very nice today. I'm just not allowed outside. Sophia has her shoulders higher than her neck. She sees someone that looks like you, but she knows it isn't actually you. They turn around to the Willow lookalike. Well, I mean, that kind of gives it away. It isn't Willow. 1013. Oh, that's us. Hello, my love. That's meant to be you. Hello, sweet darling. Isn't this a girls-only facility? You see, he isn't real. We have AI companions that keep us company here. Apparently, those are actually already a thing. It's creepy. And they're really bad. Alright, but there's one thing I don't get. Why do you look so much like my brother's girlfriend? And why does your AI companion look like my brother? I'm afraid that's a question that a simple resident like me cannot answer. I'm not stupid. I know something's up. I don't know who you are, but you're not Willow. Oh, why? How could you guess my name? I am Willow. What's your name? Why should I give you my name when you won't even give me yours? I just gave you my name. Uh-oh. Are you saying I'm not real? Alright, children, food's ready. Sophia walks to the canteen along with the clones of you and Willow. Oh boy, I'm shivering so much. Upon entering, Sophia sees no one else in the canteen. There are enough tables to see at least 100 people, but there are only 3 people. I learned by actually going to Provo, Utah to see my sister's residential facility. The actual Center for Change in Real Life does not house 100 people. It houses probably a fifth of that. So that was an oversight on my part. Alright, I'm in some horror nightmare, but I can get out. I just need to get information and not be too accusing. Hey you, what's your name? My name is 1013. I'm Sophia. Nice to meet you. Why are you here? And then he just starts spouting out lines of code. Okay, so how the dialogue code works in this game is that I added a new object called a page, and which is just an array of these sorts of things called dialogue line. The dialogue is an array of pages, which the page is the name consists of this right here is the name of the person speaking, and then this in quotations is what the person actually says. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Yeah, you can. And then this right here, it says null right now, is the sprite that is displayed if there is any. So if it's like Willow was displayed, then it would have a reference to Willow sprite, which is assigned to a variable normally. Oh, that felt strange. Just download a line of code into my mind. And then it goes to the new page. No one loves me, not even my parents. Can you please talk normally? You're hurting me. Am I? I'll talk normally then. Thank you. So I was created for that girl over there named... They have me trapped. She won't leave me alone. Sophia is my only hope. Well, what can I do for you? Okay, that was a mistake. That should say 1013, not Terrell. Turn her back. What do you mean? Error CS40137, null reference exception to variable dialogue 53 and cutscene script.cs has not been assigned. Well, That's actually wrong. Because of the variable dialogue 53, which this is actually the 53rd page of dialogue in this chapter, if that was actually not assigned, then the game would crash. But we're still here, so it was assigned. This is fake. I'm not convinced that she's real either. If Terrell's saying they had me trapped, which again, that should be 1013. Perhaps there are girls just like me on the other side. How am I going to interact with them, though? I made one EXE version of me. Well, you just saw an EXE version of Willow later, and a little earlier. Later that night. The lights go out, Sophia goes to sleep. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, spooky. It's an empty line of dialogue. And QuickBooks. Oh, spooky. It's QuickBooks. Oh, I'm so scared. QuickBooks. Don't do anything to me. Sophia wakes up at around midnight and can't fall back asleep. She walks around her room for a minute. The only light is the moonlight coming in through the window. The alarm clock next to her now says 12:10. She starts hearing footsteps. This is some Friday night funkin'... No. I get those abbreviations confused. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's FNF and FNAF, okay? Give me a break. Fearing it's a facility director, she jumps back under the covers. She sees a silhouette of you in the window. Now this, I don't know what I could have done about this, because I want this to be like a corrupted version of the player name, but I don't know how I'd actually write a method to do that to the string that's for the player name. So it will always be Terrell regardless of what your player name is set to. The QuickBooks. The dreaded QuickBooks, not QuickBooks. Hello, new friend. Sophia's hyperventilating. Pounds on the door. Having nothing she can use as a weapon, she decides she'll kick him or it in the balls. Because, yeah, animatronics have balls. Clicks down the door. Sophia screams really loud. There's nowhere to run. Except there is. Sophia kicks right in the balls and legs it to the other side of the facility. Partway through the hallway, she sees another pair of glowing eyes. Uh-oh. We got Willow. I'm sorry, it's actually going to die. We're going to be besties. Look, it's all right. I'm going to free you, okay? I've seen this before. I know what the director did to you. You don't need to pretend anymore. Oh? Un-EXC'd? Well, not really, because brown eyes and not purple eyes and no eyebrows. You would do that for me? Why is there a comma there? You would do that for me? Yes, this helps us sis out, right? Yeah, I guess so. It's just I miss life out on the farm with my family. And look, we got Willow question mark now. I have a wooden flute that I would sometimes play at night to entertain the spirits in my backyard. My parents saw I was crazy, so they sent me here. They clearly don't know what mental health is because I've never had an eating disorder. Well, I mean, that's more accurate, actually, to Alan's actual lore. Except it wasn't the parents, it was the spirits. What's your name? Mine's Sophia. I'm Alan. You said it looks like someone named Willow? Yeah, you look like my brother's girlfriend. Why on earth would someone do that? Don't know, but I need to have a word with that director. Good luck with that. Yeah, geez. Sophia walks up to the director's office. Yeah, and no smile on the sun on Willow's shirt. Yeah, there's that too. I know your tricks. You trap these girls in these animatronics that look like people I know. Now show yourself. Not going to read that. Oh, you want me to reveal who I am? I don't know if you're going to like the answer to that question. Do it, I dare you. Well, prepare the vine boom. Oh, it's Naomi. I am Naomi, and I'm going to kill 1013 as a message that no one shall speak wrongly of me. It's going to be so adorable to watch you squirm and fight for your life. What you gonna do now, you little not gonna read that? Ha 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 ha. Sophia looks at Naomi's desk and sees her phone. She sprints to under a hail of laser fire and swipes before leaping out an open window. You get back here. Even though she broke something from falling 2 stories, the adrenaline kept her running to the side of the road. She pulls out her phone and texts Terrell, warning him about what Naomi's going to do. Sophie lays still there, not knowing what she's going to do. You thought you were going to get away from me? I forgot to tell you your brother did this to you. What? Your brother ignored the warning on the itch.io page that clearly says not to crash into Willow if you see her. By doing that, he wished a fate upon you and him that's worse than death, being forced to my animatronic show. No! He's still here with us right now. Well, I am here with you right now. I'm also here with 7 other people. He's watching over and progressing this conversation. For that reason, if the player 1013, along with all of you guys are listening, you still have one way you can save your data and keep you and your sister alive. But it's a trade. If you click the next button, you will reset the universe, forcing you to watch all the dialogue you've currently seen from the beginning. I don't know if that actually happens. I don't think it actually erases the save file because originally it was a really low chance. No, no, I know what it does. It doesn't wipe the save file because of the way the dialogue indexing first works. It actually set the dialogue index to 99, which completely breaks all the dialogue. So if you did this while you were on the 5th dialogue thing, then it sets to 99. I think at the end of this cutscene, it sets it back to 0. If you click the next button, you'll reset the universe, forcing you to watch all the dialogue you've currently seen from the beginning. In case you haven't reached 100 kilometers yet, my name is Naomi, and you do something in that part of the story that makes me very upset. Now goodbye. And then she crashes the game. So, that's all the stuff I want to show you. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe.